now. So, welcome everybody to the first episode of Tubed Meats of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Tube mates.
Actually, we need Adam here for that. I can't.
Fuck me, we do.
Yeah, so we can always start since there's just the group of us here, the small group. We always start by talking about our favorite processed meats, that we like.
Would you believe that we're actually having hot dogs tonight? Later on.
Were you? You're gonna have hot dogs?
Yeah, we are. We actually are. We were gonna have chili dogs, but I didn't make the chili because I have Bal here and stuff and Hannah.
We've been watching movies that aren't out yet.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, I'm excited.
Even ones with me in.
I must admit, it was quite exciting tonight.
That sounds amazing. So these are finished products, or these are just like
Not yet.
close?
Well, one of them's finished.
One of them's finished.
Okay. The other two are still kind of rough, like rough cuts.
I can say I've seen Mother Mortis tonight. The final.
We've seen it. We've watched it all.
It
looks amazing. I've seen Diwali Maniac Bloodbath clips, and I've seen clips of Birdwatcher, and I've also seen clips of Mortis versus Slutty in Space.
Yes, we have.
And it was pretty awesome. And I can't lie.
Yeah.
But if that hadn't happened, I was making chili for chili dogs, but I haven't. So it's just hot dogs at this point later on. Gotcha. Probably about 4 in the morning.
Okay. Now, are you like me? Are you like a hot dog snob where you can't just buy any old hot dog?
No, I'll buy any old hot dog.
He will eat any hot dog. I'm a bit more
in a can or in a jar, and I'll just sit and eat the lot. I don't have to heat them up.
Yeah, but he will literally just open it and eat it cold.
Straight out the can or the jar. I love them.
Okay. Yeah. We don't. Okay. The only thing we have like that here in the States that's like in a can would be like a Vienna sausage. And I don't.
No. We get hot dogs in a can and in jars.
Really?
In fact, I can prove this point right now.
I know we've got some in a jar. I don't know if we've got any in a can.
Yeah, jar.
If there was any in a can,
okay.
I would have eaten them already. They'll be gone. They won't be in there. She's looking, but she won't find them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But we only have them like packaged in like plastic packaging. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Yeah, we don't really get them like that.
No, that way. This way.
They look good.
They're big ones as well. They'll put.
Well, look at the size of me.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
the jar is almost as big as your head.
1 for Claire, 7 for me.
We get the packaged in plastic as well, but mostly we get them in cans or jars.
Okay. Yeah. I like an all beef hot dog, if I'm being honest. That's my favorite. So it doesn't matter the brand. All beef, yeah.
No, I don't know that. I was like usual chicken and pork mix.
And whatever shape.
Whatever they put.
Right. Whatever the hell else they put in there. Yeah.
Toenails, eyelashes, the lot.
Yeah.
All the scrapings off the bottom of the sweeping brush and that, they just make it chewy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have little old ladies on the table rolling all the scrapings out on a table and chopping into size. And that's about it. Teeth,
there it is.
Bits of brain, all sorts.
Yeah.
You're running with it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going with it, yeah.
Reminds me of a scene from Sling Blade.
From what?
Sling Blade. Did you ever see it?
We've never heard of
that. Is that British? He knows that the answer is no.
We're British. We don't get anything here.
I got you.
We see.
I don't know. Ryan struggles as much as we do.
Well, I'm sure you've seen the character. It's Billy Bob Thornton played him, and he had his head like completely shaved, and he'd walk around with a screwed up look on his face.
I think
that's just Billy Bob Thornton, isn't it? Oh, hey, oh.
Just couldn't stay away. Just couldn't do it.
Hey, baby.
Not too much. I figured I would come on for a little bit.
All right.
Hello.
Doing all right?
Hello. How are you guys?
Well, good.
Ryan, you look like shit, Ryan.
How are you, bro?
I'm all right.
I feel like shit, Don.
Yeah, Ryan is not doing well, so I won't I won't delay it very long. I'll get into it. I was just waiting to see if anybody else would show up. I just started the live because I didn't want to, lose a Facebook feed or something like that. We're just talking about our favorite tube meats over here. And
Vienna sausages is my go-to.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Clint just said that. Vienna
What is
sausage.
a Vienna sausage?
What's the Vienna sausage then?
It's kind of like a really small hot dog. A
You
lot of
better
times.
share your screen.
Oh, share my screen. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
look it up on Google that shit.
I will. As soon as I remember how the hell to do that. Oh yes, present, share screen. Okay, cool. I'll pick this one.
At
Do
least
you guys have
that.
cocktail sausages?
And we'll do this.
Do we have what?
Cocktail sausages.
That's pretty much what, like
That's
little
the Vienna
smokies.
sausage. Yeah, that's a Vienna sausage, isn't it? I don't
No.
know what they are. They're not very
Vienna
popular here.
sausage is that. Yeah, it's that guy.
Oh, they're like a tiny little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
The can is very small as well. So it's like if you
Kind of looks like a sausage out of Spam.
yeah.
But you can have that on a cocktail stick with cheese and pineapple and shit.
Yeah, you sometimes people will buy those and they'll give them to like infants. You know what I mean? Like when they're just starting out on like solid food. Yeah, babies. When they're just getting started on solid
They don't give
food.
them the whole hot dog. They
Jill,
gotta cut it
I'm
up.
going nowhere with that conversation right now.
They're very soft. They mush very easily. Don will tell you. And
What the fuck are you telling? What?
and they're
I'm a grown ass man. I'm gonna eat a real hot dog.
they're very
I-
mild. They don't have a lot of
Does he give
flavor.
them to cats?
So
Yeah, you
I
just
gotta
mash
be
them up
honest,
and
I
give
was
them to
on
your
the fence
cats.
about coming on tonight because of how I feel. But these last 6 minutes, no regrets.
Yeah,
Made
I
it
was
all
gonna
worth
say,
it.
that's-
Exactly.
made it all
It's
worth
so
it.
the
worth it.
last 30 seconds I've come on here, I'm like, why did I not get on earlier? Jesus Christ. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Where the fuck is everybody? Seriously.
Nobody can make it. Mike's at a Comic-Con right now.
Nicole said she wasn't feeling good. Where's Amanda?
Nicole's not feeling well. Abby's got her mom up from Florida, so she's not going to be on. So it's going to be a small group. So this could be a quick one. I don't know.
I don't know about Adam and Paul, but they
That's
usually kind of
what
pop
she
in later
said.
anyway.
Might be a quickie. Might be a quickie.
Yeah,
We always say that, and then
That
5
also-
hours later,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
we always say that.
anyhow, so we did beginnings not all that long ago. The idea of this one is to do endings, or memorable end scenes of movies. I wanted to put a finer point on it since I came on to host, and I realized something when I was looking up some of these scenes. A lot of times, the most memorable ending scene of a movie is not the final scene of the film.
Correct.
So.
Agreed.
Yeah, because how many movies have we seen that had a great ending scene, and then there's like, well, they got to wrap up
I've
after
been
that.
struggling, trying to think.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Right, proper struggling.
right.
Claire, stop coughing so I can hear Rich.
She
Fuck.
can't help that.
Jesus Christ.
In fact, Claire, leave the room.
Wow. I don't want to leave the fucking room. Can't. I mean, fuck. It's okay.
Good
Still love you.
God, woman.
That was pretty good. I've seen somebody with Tourette syndrome do that recently on TikTok. She goes like this. She goes, double fucks.
Is that our girl?
That sounds like they're a double dip.
Is that our
I
girl?
love Tourette's.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what?
Yeah,
You know
Balin.
what? Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do this. Since nobody's here, let's just fuck around. Fuck the
No.
endings.
No.
Or whatever. We'll just-
No, we
okay,
didn't
well,
yet. Right. Come on.
All the
Bring it
hard
back.
work that's been put into this, I
The
spent
nine
I
minutes.
did homework.
I
Don't
spent at
worry.
least 5 minutes putting this list together, Don.
Way to go, Clint. Stop driving the bus. You had a lot more time.
Hail to the
The
bus
bus driver,
driver,
bus driver, bus.
I don't even have a list.
Right.
I never
You
do.
fucking rebel.
Why?
I never am a fucking rebel.
No fucks
Listen-
given.
No,
Zero
none.
negative fucks are given.
No.
I do not have lists.
Yes.
All right.
I have a list that's bullshit, but that's fine. So let's just run with it.
That's what all
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
All right. Fine.
Yep.
Fine. All right.
So,
And I'm
but we,
sticking with Claire because whatever she's seen, I've seen. So
right.
But you have to
So-
look up this chick that me and Clint watched. when we went to a con, this motherfucker tortured me as we were driving back from it.
It was not torture. It was
we were
awesome.
watching this girl. God damn, man. She was fucking hilarious.
She was great.
She supposedly has Tourette's, and
I believe it.
you would believe it, gullible fucker.
It
She's
seemed
all
legit
right.
to me.
She's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, wind it up.
Why does that not surprise me?
We'll have to send her some videos, dude, because that's fucking hilarious.
I will.
All right. Anyway, all right. Let's break into this. Yeah. So I'm with Clint. Not always the final scene that's the best. Could be just in the end. I'd probably say. What do you want to say, Clint? Last 20 minutes, probably. Last 20 minutes is usually where.
I mean, yeah, I'd normally go with the last 10 to 15. You know what I mean? Like you're going to have your big wrap up of the movie. You know, your peak. What the hell you call that?
What's Ryan doing? Flying a plane?
Oh, he's
okay.
I don't know. He's.
My arm's getting tired. I'm trying to prop my phone up.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
God damn. Ryan's fucking
make me feel awful.
I know, right?
he's sick. Don't be mean.
I'm not.
I'm not
trying to. So,
all right.
Yeah. So
get
you know, in music, you'd call it a crescendo. You know, you don't call it that in a movie.
That's Mike when he's snoring.
Right. Yeah, Mike when he's snoring, the crescendo.
That's what I called it, dude. That's it. To a
T. It did have a build up to it.
100%.
It was like 4 stages, like, and then it would start over. It was the weirdest thing.
I need note music like that.
It'd
That's
be
what
like,
I need. Yeah. And then just kind of.
And then we go.
That sounds like Jay when we was in that hotel room with him last time I was on set, and he just snored like all night.
It would get progressively louder, and then. You know, and he
or
was
just
like,
get me where you sound like you're fucking dying. You just wake, you're just like, you're like, whoa, Don, are you all right?
Yeah, Don does his best to have sleep apnea in a hotel, you know, where I guess he stops breathing briefly and then just goes, you know, startles himself awake.
Apparently I do that. Apparently I stop breathing.
Let's stop breathing and then I take my hands off the throat.
Sounds
she's all right after that.
It's phenomenal. You wake up and you're like, "Fuck, I'm still alive." Hell yes.
You're like, "Woo!"
I'm like, "Fuck this sleep apnea bullshit."
Yeah. So,
hell yeah.
So I'm gonna pick a movie that basically does. Oh, look, Steve Merlo popped up.
Steve Merlo.
Look at that. Hey, Steve.
Steve Merlo.
So, yeah. So I'm gonna start with one that it's just memorable. And it's like I said, it's in the last 5-10 minutes of the movie. Something really horrific happens, and then they do a little wrap up of the film after that, which is less impressive. But I consider it to be an ending scene that's very memorable. Hostel Part 2. Anybody remember it?
Nope. Because those movies suck balls.
I've not seen it, I'll be honest.
It did not suck balls.
Those movies suck.
Definitely not the ending of it.
Hostel's fucking horrendous. Yeah, but give us the breakdown of this because
maybe so the first Hostel movie was basically a group of guys who were visiting Amsterdam. Got kidnapped and terrible shit happened to them. One of them escaped and had a revenge kill at the end of it. So Part 2 was some ladies on holiday, and basically they were abducted and were being killed in this pay to kill like cult environment, just like the guys were in the first movie. All right, so the final chick who's living basically convinces the dude who's ready to kill her to untie her. She struggles with him and fights, gets control of the situation, puts him in the chair. And of course, the people running the place storm the room because they're like, oh shit, one of our paying clients is in trouble. And she's standing there basically with a gun pointing at them, I think. And like a pair of shears on this dude's junk. All right, in the chair. And she negotiates with them, and they're like, okay, you can be the client, but in order to complete this this verbal contract, you got to kill somebody. She's like, no problem. Snip cut his shit right off, picked it up, threw it at the dog in the corner of the room, and it ate it. And she's like, let him bleed to death, and like walked out.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
It was a great,
I like it.
It was a great ending.
I haven't seen it, but I'm right there with you. I think actually, Ice Nine Kills Worst Vacation song is based on the second movie of Hostel. I'm pretty sure it is.
Probably right.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Get your shit chopped off and fed to a dog.
Yep.
That's what I call Vienna sausage.
Pretty much.
Fucking brutal,
So,
bro.
yeah. Yeah, Eli Roth doesn't get a ton of love when it comes to his movies, but yeah, I think the first two Hostels were pretty good. Even though they're kind of torture porn.
That's why, and that's the reason why. I mean, not saying that I have anything against that. I just,
Yeah.
it's just,
As we
don't need
touched
to
on, I've done fucking shit myself, but it's like some of it I can't watch.
yeah, like I can't. It's just one of those things. Like I said, I don't mind it, but if I don't have to watch it, I'm not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my turn.
Yes, sir. What do you think you want to say?
Well, it's funny because I was thinking about like very last scenes, and Night of the Living Dead popped into my head. Both of them, actually.
You mean 68 and 90?
Yeah, like so I was kind of flip flopping to which one I would go with, but it's my show, so I can go with both. I mean, just because they end so differently. I mean, you have the 68 version. Hi, Amanda. You have the 68 version with Ben where he comes up from the basement, survives the whole thing, just to have some dumb fucking redneck shoot him in the head. So it was like, that's your type of ending, Clint, that bleak, dismal ending.
Yeah.
So nobody lives.
Perfect.
Fast forward to the 90s remake, and, you know, Ben's in the basement. He's still alive, but a twist. He, you know, Barbara's the one that survives, and she comes back. They, you know, they saw the door off, and, you know, Ben's turned into a zombie because he died. And Cooper's the one that lives, you know, but she's quickly says, you know, go fuck yourself. That's and I think that's why the 90s one kind of stuck with me, because he comes down, like, oh, you came back, and then she's
agreed.
See you later, motherfucker.
That, you know, for me, that was the
pile.
ending part that I remembered. She's like, yeah, she caps him real fast, you know, because they're the only two there. And the other dudes walk in, and she's just like nonchalantly, another one for the pile, boys.
Yep. I mean, seriously, I mean, it's like, that's brilliant. It's just, it's so well done, and it's, I mean, you don't forget that one. I mean, if you've seen it, you don't forget it, because it's, again, totally different than the 68 version. But yeah, I'd say Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah. Agreed.
Bacons.
What?
What
Me?
are you thinking?
Holy shit.
Well, I'm going to have to be stuck with you anyway, because anything you've seen, I've seen, and I ain't seen that much more.
There's several ways I could go, but like stuff I talk about a lot. So I'm going to pull some out I don't talk about. 1959, House on Haunted Hill.
Oh.
What was that, Vincent Price, isn't it?
Twist of what the story actually entails, and the monologue by Vincent Price at the end. Fucking great ending. Janky as fuck for the time. But yeah, brilliant.
That was the one with the acid bath in the basement, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And with the mechanical skeleton and the whole monologue about if justice is gonna fucking like be served at the end, when you realise that it was like the doctor and his wife. Fucking great.
Yeah.
Great ending.
I think it's funny that you mentioned that, because even the remake of it, I didn't mind that at all either.
No, that was all right. For me, the original, but yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. No doubt about that. Clint, have you seen both?
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking fantastic. Yeah, I love
I don't think I've seen both. I'm sure I've only seen the old one.
You've seen the old one, because I've watched it.
We watched it again today.
Yeah, I watch it a lot.
Nice.
That's the one fresher in my mind. I
Yeah.
don't remember the remake very well.
I think it's just the whole like old style black and white effects, the whole creep, the Vincent Price, and I said the end, the whole like twist on it, the fact that it just the justice will be served, let them decide thing, all quite fucking tongue in cheek. It's really good.
I like it.
I like it. I like the end.
Yeah, I mean, and plus Vincent Price. I mean, you can't go wrong with anything Vincent Price then.
Yeah, you can't argue with that.
Yeah. Well, if Paul were here, he would tell you that he likes to enjoy Vincent Price Day at his house.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
That's right.
Yeah. Where I don't know, is it October 1st? Like as soon as it turns over to October, he has Vincent Price Day.
That's the day I was thinking of too.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I was too.
Yeah. So he just like him and his family planned a whole day of Vincent Price movies.
That's
so
fucking great.
That's
sounds
kind
like
of
cool. Sounds like a fucking day. 100%.
Yeah, don't it?
Yeah.
That was a lot better than the day I just had.
Oh yeah.
Well, we can tell by the sound of that.
Hellraiser. No, I was talking about my Hellraiser day.
Hellraiser.
Oh, yeah. Fuck your Hellraiser. Jesus Christ. Man, I tell you, self-inflicted wounds, my friend. If you wouldn't have watched it, you might have got rid of your COVID.
How? Yeah. You got sicker watching this.
Yeah, because your immune system said, "I don't know what the fuck I'm watching. I'm out of here."
No, I guess my real question is how bad do they get? Because
hey, whoa, wait a minute. We got a hangout on this.
Oh yeah, never mind. We'll hold that.
Oh
yeah.
shit, that's right.
That's right.
No,
yeah.
that
We'll
means I'm
keep
gonna have
that.
to watch some of them. Damn it.
No, you're not. That's what Wikipedia's for.
I'll watch the kill count. We'll watch that.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
I'll go to the Dead Meat channel and I'll look and see if I can find them all there.
There you go. Sure, they're there. Fuck.
Which is a great channel, by the way. If you're not looking at that, you could be.
Yeah, you could be. That's because it's fucking awesome.
So, where Bacons, was that your turn together, or were you going to go individually? Just
when in the fuck did they go individually? When did that happen?
I don't know. I'm giving Rich the opportunity to throw one out of his own.
Yeah,
if he wants to. If not, it'll be Ryan.
He likes the ending of the Iron Rod.
No, I've done mine. So yeah, crack on. Right.
All right, Ryan. What do you say?
Oh, Rich isn't going?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I heard crack off. To me, that says move on.
Yeah, crack off means move on.
Crack on. Crack off
on.
means something completely different. So
yeah, does it?
Release the crack on.
I have a lesson here. What is
cracking one off? Is completely different.
Crack. Is that poop?
No.
Pinch one off? Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Yeah.
Gherkin the gherkin.
Fuck. At least the crack on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back to the subject at hand. What you got, Ryan?
I'm gonna. My cat just tried to jump up to a window that was closed. It did not work out well.
Usually doesn't.
I'm gonna go with a movie that if I have to listen to anybody else talk about, it'll probably make me sick to my stomach. So I'm just gonna get it out of the way now. Okay. Has anybody seen the movie Inside from 2007? So wait, maybe I could just not talk about this movie then.
Maybe I feel like
tell us.
You can't say it and then pull back.
You open the box now.
No boxes.
I'm going to start by saying I absolutely hate this movie because it is so horrifying.
What?
Okay.
So the basic plot is a woman has left the hospital. Her husband has recently passed away, if I remember right. And she's very, very pregnant, like 9 months pregnant.
Oh my God. Well, just looking at the fucking the cover, scissors and a pregnant belly. I can only imagine.
There is a insane woman that has followed her from the hospital and breaks into her home and to steal her baby.
Right.
The movie is it's a home invasion flick. Very minimal cast. There's only a couple of other characters that show up throughout the course of the movie. I think there's like a neighbor that checks on the woman, and I think one or two maybe police detectives. And up until the ending, I absolutely love it. Like, it's over the top, it's gory. almost has a bit of a Peter Jackson vibe to it, or Sam Raimi at some points.
Oh,
I was really digging it, but that at the end, the this woman who you've been rooting for the entire movie goes into labor as she's trying to make a last ditch escape, and she can't get away fast enough, and this woman confronts her on the stairs and cuts her belly open.
Yep. I'm
While
looking
you're
at,
watching.
I'm looking at Wikipedia. It's
And it doesn't shy away from
no,
it.
it doesn't.
And then as you're recovering from that horrible image, the movie ends about 30 seconds later with this insane person rocking a crying baby
Yeah.
in the living room of the house.
Nice.
And then the credits just roll.
Yep.
damn.
Yeah.
It is one of the most brutal, like everybody talks about The Mist and stuff like this. I don't know how this movie doesn't get brought up more for like just sick and shocking endings.
Because it's French.
Wow.
Like maybe.
That's
Well,
fucking
apparently they did do an
horrifying.
American. There is an American remake of it, and apparently they did change the ending to be happier.
Oh, shocker.
I've never seen the. I would prefer that.
Oh wow,
honestly,
America did
Yeah.
that. What a fucking shock.
Yeah. Yeah.
because actually, yeah, we've talked about this before. Clint likes a downer of an ending. I prefer, especially if we've been following the same character throughout. I
Yeah.
kind of like it when the protagonist, gives a righteous ass kicking to the villain. I don't really like it when the villain wins.
Yeah. I'm with you. You know,
But give that one a watch if you like bleak endings, Clint, because it's about the bleakest I can think of.
Yeah, it might be too much, even for me. When I say bleak endings, a lot of times I'm thinking about like a zombie flick. You know,
The
what I mean?
Beyond.
It's like
The
basically
Beyond is what I think of
like
whenever you
a
say
no escape type scenario. You know, it's like
Yeah.
Fulci was great for that.
it. So we've taken it to a new level.
Yeah.
Like, Clint, guess what? Watch
Oh.
this if you want a bleak fucking ending.
See, that you know what though? I like movies like The Beyond, so maybe just when you said you like bleak, I just assumed it was shit like this.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Fuck it. Clint, now you got to run with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not sure
boy.
what Beast is, but apparently it's literally horrible.
Beast.
Is anybody familiar with Beast?
That sounds familiar.
That's where I'm
Okay.
at. That's why I always got Wikipedia pulled up.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
You got it.
So Inside, you do not recommend? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. No,
Oh,
never. I
never.
mean, but it is a horrifying movie. It is a very. Wait, is she talking about Beast, the Idris Elba movie with the lion?
No. Oh, maybe so. Yes.
Yeah.
It's about a killer Jason like lion. Okay, yeah.
Lion
Yeah.
is Jason's pet. Okay.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Okay, that sounds
Yeah.
horrendous.
Killer Jason like lion. Okay.
I kind of want to see that because it's got Idris Elba. That guy's good
Yeah.
in everything.
Yeah,
That
you are
dude's
about
cool.
some Idris Elba.
Yeah. I yeah. Side note on that, I always thought that Idris Elba would have made a good Batman.
He would definitely make a good
I
James
thought he would
Bond.
have. Under the right scenario. You know what I mean? Not necessarily he's Bruce Wayne. You know what
You
I
know
mean?
what? I
But,
know I'm
like-
supposed to go because he's ours. I'm supposed to go. No, he
No.
don't float it for me. I watched. Was it Dark Tower?
Yeah, well, Dark
Yeah.
Tower was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. But I like
I liked it.
so,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, it was good just because of the writing. Not he doesn't hold massive for me.
Mhm.
I just
Well, I'll tell you
over-
what, you can't say
No.
that. All right, Ryan is the only person I know that has two things. One, Idris Elba is a cell phone background, and two, Ryan's playlist on YouTube is all of his Booking.com commercials. So,
Okay.
Okay.
can't insult Idris Elba on this hangout, on these hangouts.
And
It's
Dawn
like-
is turning
it's
the hangout
great,
into a
but,
hangout
yeah.
live.
You love him.
We have so many better people.
I love how it's like we have so many, but yeah, you all have Daniel Craig. So,
Yeah, we
congratulations.
have fucking Sean Bean.
You bastard.
That's true. That motherfucker dies in every fucking movie. At least
No,
he
we
goes
have
down.
great fucking English actors, man. We do
Yes,
all
you
right.
do. Yes, you
Sean
do.
Bean makes me irrationally angry.
Oh wow.
Oh no, he makes me
Really?
No, he's a great actor. It's his name.
Sean Bean.
His
Well, it's
name.
either Sean Bond or Sean Bean. You can't have it both ways.
Oh wow, that's.
What?
You spelled S-E-A-N.
American.
I hate that. I hate that about fucking words.
Yeah.
Those words piss me off. Like,
You
like
got-
read. Like
You got
read.
Loki.
Why the fuck is
no.
read?
You put extra letters in your words that don't need to be there.
SHAWN, SHAUN.
I hate that.
Fucking hate.
I mean,
that.
though, at the same time, Claire, we do spell like honor and stuff with an extra U. So
Yeah, what the fuck?
we're
Favorite.
guilty of that too.
You
Yeah, color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
favorite.
What the fuck?
Favorite.
Spell it.
Favorite.
Yeah.
On your.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And the
Let me
words
tell
you,
you, at least-
we're not even going there. We're doing a hangout. The words you use for stuff that we use is fucking ridiculous.
Like sidewalk. What the fuck's that about?
It's not even that. It's eyeglasses. That's what it fucking is. The glasses. They go in your eyes. They're not fucking eyeglasses. Where would you put them on your feet?
You call it the sidewalk because it should be the
I'm
pavement.
gonna let the
You want me
bacon
to be
name
reminded of where you're supposed to be walking.
I'm gonna let them
Yeah.
name the
Right.
next hangout.
Yeah.
I want them to, I'm gonna let them name the next hangout.
Yeah, it's
All-
not wrong.
all
I'm
English
familiar with
words.
this. We name things for what they are and where you'll find them. Sure.
Yeah, why are
And
they
I'm
called a thumb?
worse because I fucking lead into it and fucking use those words when I speak to you instead of being English.
Like,
Most
why
of
is
the
it called
time
a
I
thumb
understand.
drive? Like the Batman showed why it's called a thumb drive because they cut some
A
dude's
what?
thumb off and put it on a thumb drive, a USB flash drive.
USB
Yeah, but they
A
call it a thumb
USB.
drive.
stick. A
Wait,
USB
Flash
stick.
it?
Yeah,
I would
thumb
just say we
drive,
just call it a USB stick.
Or a memory
Thank
stick.
you.
memory stick.
Or a memory stick.
They're
Thank
called.
you.
They get called thumb drives, and I'm like,
Thumb drive.
why? The
Well, I
fuck?
don't know that.
I don't know. Maybe because it's the size of your thumb. I have no idea.
A big ass fucking thumb, so I know it ain't. Yeah, thumbs
you
up.
go.
Fuck you, Clint. Go.
Someone will probably say this at some point, but we cannot deny. Yes, Sleepaway Camp has.
Oh, and you can't say that. That's fucking. That's Felissa. You can't say
Nope.
that.
He's allowed to say it.
That's by
Oh, yeah.
default.
It was
That
actually
is
on
one
my
of the
list
best
as well. I
endings.
was
Oh
waiting
yeah,
for
it's on everyone's list.
That's the movie I show friends who want something like fun. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, well, we're going to watch Sleepaway Camp. And the whole movie, they're just wondering why I showed them this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we get to that ending.
You're
Yeah.
like, it's a kids' movie. Disney could have made this.
till the end.
Well, I mean,
Till the
Disney-
swinging dick at the end.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Disney technically made Hellraiser, so they really couldn't make anything now.
This is true.
Right.
Somebody was bitching about that on Facebook earlier. Like, God damn.
All right.
Why are you shaking the shit out? Jesus.
Just
All right.
loosen it up.
All right, yeah, loosen up.
Stiff.
Okay. That's what you get for driving the bus.
I'm gonna go with 7.
What's in the box?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think we could class that as horror because I would have done that the other week for something.
Well, it's quite horrific.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, what do we class?
Yeah.
Is it
Well-
thriller, suspense? Is it
Well-
horror? I think horror, but
I see what you're saying.
Is Silence of the Lambs horror?
yes, it
That's
fucking
almost
is.
a good
Not even
hangout
fucking
topic right
funny.
there. There's
And then-
discussion
yeah.
for you.
Yeah,
What-
is it horror?
What's horror? What's not?
Arguing
right
about
now.
whether or not certain movies are horror.
All right, fine.
Because you know, you have a point. I mean, 7, like nearly all the kills are off screen.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, but it's
you
not
see
funny. I
a
actually
crime
agree
scene.
with you. But I'm
Yeah.
always scared to bring movies like that up, thinking it's not what you would class as horror. I actually believe
Yeah.
that it is fucking in there.
yeah,
I think it's horror.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it is. I mean,
yeah. It's just that they're just not showing you what's happening. So
it's
I
a
mean,
different kind. It's a different
it's-
kind of horror.
I mean, I guess in a way, 7 it really is more of a whodunit than it is a horror film.
It's a
But-
whodunit horror movie.
But
That's
the subject
what it
matter is
is.
very horrific.
But
So-
it terrifies me more than loads of fucking horror movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah, because that shit can happen.
It is very psychological.
Yeah. No, I mean,
So
If
I just
Saw is
automatically
considered a horror movie, 7 is a horror movie.
if what
Most
is
of the kills in Saw are off screen.
yeah.
The original.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Nobody argues about whether or not Saw is a horror movie.
True story.
Wow.
True.
All right. Well, I'm going to call 7 a horror movie.
Bam.
Excellent.
And fuck Kevin Spacey. Don.
Damn it. I like that man at what? I liked that man at one point.
At one point.
Yeah, I think
Now
everyone
it's
did.
impossible.
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Friday the 13th. OG.
There you go.
Wow, you coughed yourself out of
the stream.
out of the hangout. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
Makes a change for it being me.
That can happen. Damn. Yeah, the original Friday the 13th.
Yeah. All right.
And this goes like for how like 20 fucking minutes. Actually, it's probably longer than that.
Which part are you considering to be the ending? The canoe scene?
Well,
Agreed.
I'm kind of going like the last half hour of the movie because
Everything from the canoe scene.
from the time where she rolls up to the time when the canoe. I mean, because it's balls to the wall. I mean, it's her hiding from Mrs. Voorhees and trying to fight away from her and trying to get away from the camp. Doesn't do it. Winds up cutting her fucking head off. I mean, that right there. But then you get introduced to Jason. I mean, one of the best. I don't want to say it's a jump scare. I mean, it's definitely you didn't see it.
Yeah,
coming.
it fucking makes you pee your pants.
Yeah. So I'd say Friday the 13th from the last half hour is pretty fucking epic, without a doubt. Actually, I'll go with that. I was thinking of the reboot, but wasn't really.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
I got to go back and watch the reboot again. I don't remember very much about it.
It's not bad. It's really not. It's not bad.
Yeah. I don't remember it being the worst thing I ever saw.
No, that belongs to The Happening. Bacon's go. That fucking movie. I hate that movie worse than Halloween 6.
Wow.
I love that movie.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I fucking do.
What? The Happening?
No, Halloween 6.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Well, we'll allow it.
Yeah, I'll allow that. If she said The Happening, I was gonna mute her ass. The first time I ever
catch me
mute.
first, bitch.
Bitch, you're on a square on a screen.
He could take the mouse and just go click.
Yeah. Click, click, click. I can't though, because it's like I never hear the fucking end of it. I won't. What you got, Bacons? Bacons?
I could go one or two ways. I'm going to wait till next round to pull out something better. A movie I fucking talk about all the time. Dusk Till Dawn. Last scene. We talk about it not being right at the end, but the last 7 minutes. I'm a bastard kid, but not a fucking bastard. And it's fucking, he drives off. She fucking turns the RV round. It's fucking awesome. You've got the full shot of the fucking temple. Fucking, it's awesome.
It is. That's a badass fucking scene.
Yeah.
Music comes in. Fucking sick. And I talk about that film all the time, but hey, I love that film. So.
Good one.
I didn't even think of that one. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Has anybody seen the sequels to those?
2. It's 2, right?
Yeah.
2, which is that Hangman's Daughter? Or is that 3?
I think that's 3.
Doesn't one of them got
No.
Robert? One of them's got Robert Patrick. in
Robert
it, doesn't it?
Patrick, I think, is in
Okay.
the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 is
Second
Texas
one.
Blood Money. 3.
Third one, I wouldn't even bother, but everyone reckons the Netflix series was good.
There. Ryan knows.
Ryan knows.
What'd you say?
Part 2 is called Texas Blood Money.
Texas Blood Money. Okay. Is that the one with Robert
There you
Patrick?
go.
That's one. Robert Patrick.
Yeah.
Who's in the third one then, Ryan?
I don't know
Okay.
because I keep getting these movies mixed up with the sequels to John Carpenter's Vampires. So I just say
Yes.
Bon Jovi's in all of them.
Oh, sweet. Fuck yeah. That'd be awesome. I'm good with
There
that.
you go. Yeah. Bon Jovi.
Yeah,
Owen
third
said-
one is definitely Hangman's Daughter.
Owen said
Definitely.
high tension. That movie is fucking crazy. Yes. That movie's crazy from start to finish. That's a great movie. I fucking love that movie. Yeah, Dusk Till Dawn. Hell yes. Rich, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm on my laptop trying to swat up.
Oh, so is he going or are we going to Ryan? Oh, okay.
That's a laptop.
That is a laptop.
Yeah, it was
So
bright.
I guess I sent him a picture of the iron rod. So
Fucking you and your iron fucking rod. You're gonna have some fuckers out with that soon.
so great. So fantastic.
All right.
All right. CBR.
CBR.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. I was gonna go with Sleepaway Camp. Somebody brought it up. I'm gonna go with Halloween 4.
Oh, yeah.
With the movie's over, nothing spectacular. Michael, I don't know, falls down a
Falls on a
manhole or goes into a mine
mine
shaft
shaft.
because Haddonfield is known for its great mining community.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like to
God.
think that it was just a sinkhole that happened to be there.
So you can't.
Sinkhole.
So you got to end it there. He just falls into a hole. Because
Yeah.
after that, then you're going into the shitty beginning of Halloween 5 where he fucking falls into a goddamn river and God damn it. Fuck. So anybody keeping track, which I am because I'm stupid like that. So Halloween 4 has been the only one to have the opening and the ending
Oh yeah,
as of this moment.
Oh,
good for it.
how about it?
Yeah, because Halloween 4
It's
is
probably going to
opening.
be the only one. I can't think of.
Maybe. It
maybe,
might be.
maybe. Yeah.
Halloween 4's
Um,
opening is fucking amazing. I love it. Its ending is awesome too. What I want to know is how do these people, now remember, I want to let everyone know if you don't remember Halloween 4, you're just a podunk town that has rednecks in trucks rolling through town with shotguns and everything else, and then you roll up with the sheriff, who's got a fucking riot semi-automatic shotgun.
I'm watching it right now.
I'm just watching it now.
Where was that at? Like all of a sudden he's just like wow, 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 like holy fuck.
Good though.
But everybody
We
else
just
got
used that at the beginning.
yeah, thank you. Like where was this at? Just like
In fact,
when
if
he
I had
go-
that
when he-
gun, I wouldn't leave home without it.
yeah, exactly. Like he goes home, he's like, hey, you know how to shoot a gun? Oh, I got this double barrel. Cool.
Yeah.
Nobody gets the fucking riot shotgun until the end where he pumps him like 18 times in the fucking guts.
That's basically the Halloween equivalent of the Power Rangers always waiting till the end to use
Yeah,
the
that's
Megazord.
true. Instead
And
of
just
blowing
getting the
up,
damn
instead of
dinosaur to
blowing up,
begin
he
with
just
and
falls
step
on
on them.
Instead of him fucking blowing up, he
You'd
just
have
falls in a
just
hole.
started with that.
Yeah, right. We didn't get the flashy fucking
Yeah.
blowing up. He just falls in a hole. Then the asshole's like, "Hey, let me throw some dynamite in there." Then you get the blow up. That's
Yeah.
Halloween 5.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, Halloween 4's ending's fucking awesome. Like rip some dude's like fucking throat out. That's pretty cool. And he's driving through the fucking fog, and he's driving through the. Was that when he was driving through the field, or was that the fifth one? I think it was the fifth.
Driving through the
Yes.
field. That was the fifth one.
That's the fifth
Yeah.
one because she's got Billy with him. Okay, got it. Yeah. Anyway, Halloween 4, fantastic. Clint,
Halloween 4.
Halloween
My
4.
turn?
Yeah, if you say Halloween 5, I'm gonna bitch smack you.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not going to be that obvious or transparent.
Thank you.
I'll go a little bit unusual. I'll go Motel Hell.
It's fucking fantastic. Takes all kind of critters.
Yeah.
That's a good one, bro.
So am I to take it the Bacons don't know Motel Hell?
No,
No.
I'm afraid.
Okay. Do you know Motel Hell, Ryan?
I was just gonna say. I mean, I know of the movie. I don't know if I've ever actually watched it though.
Okay.
Damn.
So Roy Calhoun, the main character of this movie, he is a psychotic person who owns a motel. He does have another person who basically operates it with him. And he intentionally causes traffic accidents on the highway to where the people don't die. And then he buries them up to their neck in his garden. And I guess force feeds them and preps their bodies and so forth. And then ultimately hypnotizes them and strangles them with a interesting rig off the back of his riding tractor.
Nice.
Yeah. And then he'll like smoke the meat and turn it into sausages and stuff like that. And that's his side gig. Okay. So he sells like processed, smoked meats, as well as runs a motel. All right. And of course, the secret is in the meat. And he says that quite often throughout the film. It's just you're eating human sausage and jerky and stuff like that.
It's just like Texas Chainsaw Massacre too.
Yeah, and he's really proud of it too. He prides himself in the fact that no preservatives. It's like it's the quality of the meat, and the smoking process that he used. Talks it up the whole movie. You know what I mean? And of course,
and then at the end,
yeah, a series of other events. Ultimately, he receives a mortal wound from somebody, and and he starts delivering this monologue as he's dying. And it sounds like he's getting ready to have an epiphany about how wrong it was, what he was doing. And in the end, all he did was admit that he used preservatives.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great ending. I absolutely love it.
It is pretty badass.
So if you get a chance, Motel Hell.
Yes, absolutely. It's fucking fantastic. I love it.
I'm watching the end of it now.
It's awesome. Damn. I don't know.
You don't know.
You do.
Actually, yeah, because pretty much, damn, the Halloween 4 being the only one just kind of got canceled out because ending the Jaws was pretty fucking badass.
Well, you got to mention Jaws.
Well,
if
yeah.
Mike was here, he'd bring up Jaws. It'd been his first one.
It's on my list.
It just fucking got Jaws is just. I goddamn near say it's the perfect movie. I mean, it just is. It checks all boxes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's on my list.
And the thing is that shit can happen. Like not to that extreme, but dude, to be on a sinking boat, I mean, fuck that noise, and then knowing that there's a shark that's right there, even worse.
Yeah.
But
a really big shark.
Yeah, a really big fucking shark. 25, as Quint would say. But I mean, pretty much from the time Hooper goes in the water, in the cage, it's balls to the wall from that point on. So like the last 45 minutes of Jaws is fucking insane. Quint gets eaten. Brody's left there to try to defend himself. And then, smile, you son of a bitch. Bang. I mean, it's it's perfect. I mean, seriously, it's perfect. And even Jaws 2 doesn't have a horrible ending. Electrocutes the shark. I mean, let's face it, the movie would have been over 20 minutes in when the bitch shot a flare gun after spilling gas. The shark's head would have fucking blown up. But that's okay. We're not going to worry. We're just going to maim him. We're just going to give him Two-Face. So, yeah, I mean, but yeah, first Jaws ending was fucking awesome.
Yep. And what always seems to be, the best lines in movies are always ad-libbed.
We need a bigger boat.
That is the one.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where I was hearing about it. I mean, I knew it was an ad-lib line for a long time, but recently I heard it said that Roy complained about the size of the boat that they were going to use for the scene, and he's like, "This is ridiculous. This would be way too small. There's no way anybody."
I think it was on a behind the scenes thing, or it was on Shudder or something. Because I remember hearing that not that long ago.
Yeah, I think I saw the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're basically like, that's what we got. That's what we're using. We're getting ready to shoot.
No, it was that Netflix show, the movies we grew up on.
Was it?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then like whenever they had that moment in the movie and it's time, and they focus on him, he basically said that as a dig at, the people behind the scenes that had set it up. He's like, you're going to need a bigger boat. And they left it in, and it was the most amazing ad lib that movie had.
I mean, dude, it's been parodied so many times.
Oh, yeah.
But it's perfect. Again, if you can ad lib that, and it's a dig at the producers and the writers and directors, and they keep it in, that tells you something.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
I definitely agree, man.
Very
Definitely.
Cool.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Bacons.
Bacon.
You go for it.
Why?
Because I can't remember it.
Because he's watching the endings we're talking about.
Yeah, he'll come up with one soon.
No, actually,
Okay.
I'm watching a different shark one.
Okay.
A different
Deep
shark.
Blue Sea.
Oh,
Oh, geez,
yeah.
Why don't you turn on the Shallows? Watch a real shark movie.
That could be your pick.
Fuck that end sucks.
What?
Fuck you.
You know why, don't you? You know why?
Why?
Because is it LL Cool J? No.
Hello,
No,
Cool J.
no. All right.
That's why he hates it.
First of all, let me correct you on that, my dear. When I was younger, I would blare that shit. That fucking song at the very end, I would crank that
He loves
shit
LL
up.
Cool J.
Man, that fucking song was the tits. I would crank the fuck out of that.
Uh-huh.
Fucking right. My head is like a shark fin.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't like Thomas Jane. I don't know.
Oh, I do.
I don't like Thomas Jane. I like Thomas Jane. I just don't like Deep Blue Sea.
No, has anyone seen Home?
Huh?
No, serious. It's lots of, yeah. Moving swiftly on.
It's a male prostitute. It's a TV series.
Moving swiftly on. Oh,
Gotcha.
that's swiftly. Like don't drag your ass. Swiftly move the fuck on. Anytime I get Claire to snort, I'm doing it.
Yep, you're doing a good job.
They must not so good. It means I'm comfortable, or else I
love it. I'm fine with it.
But was that the pick? Were you going with Deep Blue Sea?
I'll go with Deep Blue Sea. Yeah.
Are we doing something else?
I actually don't mind it. It's actually pretty fucking cool. I mean,
yeah, It's not the dumbest movie I ever saw.
No,
I actually found it quite enjoyable.
And the bitch gets her up and comings when she gets eaten by her own fucking sharks that she made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
So, ha. And LL Cool J lives. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. And he had a great line. He ate my bird.
Ate my bird.
My bird. Ate my bird. Fuck. That's fuck. That's the first. You know, there's 3 of those fucking movies. Can you believe that?
That's hard to believe.
You know,
Isn't it?
I think I've only seen the first one.
Yeah, I'm only gonna watch the first one. It's fucking.
Yeah.
The other 2 are not worth.
I didn't even
Only-
know it wasn't the one.
This is why we have Ryan, just to tell us, like, hey, there
Yeah,
are other
yeah.
continuations of a great movie. Don't watch them.
Yeah.
If Ryan says they're not worth watching, they're really not worth.
You know what, dude?
I think there's a meme was shared today that Ryan was on with about never watching sequels of shit, like third ones of movies.
Well, we've done that in a hangout. We've done the good ones and the bad ones. Wishmaster 3 can suck my dick. Olan Esposito says Mindhunters. Mindhunters is
Mindhunters.
fucking awesome. Man, you got some good ones. Fuck. Why don't you get on the show then? Shit.
Pick a movie, we'll review it.
Yeah, right.
Bring you on, talk about it together.
He's just poking fun because it's LL Cool J. Well, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
That one gets my rod real iron hard because it's got fucking LL Cool J and Christian Slater.
Oh shit.
So
Oh,
and Val Kilmer.
Oh.
I mean, so I yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I think I remember that one.
It's actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah. Is that maybe I'm getting it confused with something else. Is that the FBI training one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like the trainees end up dying one at a time.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah,
You got it.
I know that one.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So CBR.
I'm up. I just had a movie and the damn
Yeah.
Rona fog. I forgot what movie it was. Just a sec.
Oh, Rona fog.
Um,
The Mist.
oh, no, it wasn't The Mist. The Mangler.
The Mangler.
The
Yo,
Mangler.
shit. Yes.
The
I don't think I ever
frickin'-
saw that.
The frickin' laundry
wow.
press becomes sentient, grows legs, and chases people through a factory. It even has over-the-top cartoon red eyes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Jesus Christ. And it has fucking Robert Englund in it, for Christ's sake.
Robert Englund is the most Robert Englandy he's ever been in
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah, you're not
Don't
you're
get
not
He's
him
wrong.
got doesn't he have a monocle?
We're all
Yeah,
right.
she has a monocle.
Probably. So you're not alone.
Yeah. You're not
And
alone.
it's got what's his name? I can't remember the name of the actor, but he
Oh,
he
come
plays
on, Ryan.
Buffalo Bill in
Even
Silence
I
of the
know
Lambs.
that. Ted Levine.
Ted
Ted
Levine,
Levine.
thank you. Ted Levine is the hero,
Yes.
and it's directed by Toby Hooper.
Toby Hooper, yep.
It's ridiculously gory, and like I said, that ending is just you don't know where the movie's going, and all of a sudden
nuts.
it just goes wherever the fuck it wants.
And it's Stephen King too. So I mean it's
Yeah.
like it's stacked. Stephen King, Toby Hooper. I mean it's stacked for what it is.
Yeah.
And it somehow spawned a trilogy.
I know, right? Because isn't that part of the night shift, isn't it?
Something like that. But there's the Mangler 2 with Lance Henriksen. And then there's
Yes.
the Mangler Reborn.
That's what
And
Tony
it's got
Todd.
a bunch of I don't know if Tony Todd's in it.
No, I'm poking fun at Dickhead over here. Or no, I'm sorry. He's over here. Because me and him, we watch movies if they have Lance Henriksen or Tony Todd in them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even
okay.
if they're terrible.
But it has what's his name from Phantasm. The guy who plays the ice cream man.
Oh, Reggie Bannister.
Richie.
Yeah.
That dude's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Quad shotgun.
Yeah.
Dead end. Yeah, Dead end's a good one.
He did a camp movie. I can't remember what the hell it was called now. But it was like Bible camp or something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Bloody Bible camp.
Yeah, Bloody Bible Camp. That's it.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
That wasn't that bad. It was all right.
It was all right for what it was. It was okay. Overall, it was like he was just weird in it.
Yeah.
Farrell.
Oh,
But-
sure. Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
horrible. Wasn't bad.
So the Mangler, eh? All right.
I was hoping he was going to go with a movie that sounded like that called The Langoliers. But I know he won't touch that. That movie's terrible.
Anybody talk about Langoliers?
I like the Langoliers.
I know you do. I wish they would remake it. Deserves it. Dead silence.
But yeah, that is another really messed up
There's
ending.
so much King needs to be changed, remade, redone, better done.
Yeah.
But do it right. Don't fuck it up like you did with Pet Sematary
Yeah.
or Salem's Lot that's coming out. Why the fuck you'd even
Mm.
touch that is beyond me.
I don't know. There's
But
been
it's
so
all
many
this fucking
adaptations.
try and fucking fix it, and it's not fucking broken shit. I don't like.
Yeah.
I've already
Definitely.
said if they remake Jaws, I'm nuking Hollywood.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
that's it.
I'll blow it.
Fucking just
I
press
will,
the button, man.
Yep, I will drive my fucking truck right through the gates, and I don't give a fuck who it is.
Fuck yeah,
I don't give two shits.
I got it.
Wow.
Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. All
right, man.
But I at least wanted to hang out with you guys for a little bit.
Love you.
Love you guys. All
Thanks
right,
for stopping in.
of
good to
course,
see ya.
guys.
Love
I love
you.
y'all. I love you guys.
Night.
Bye. Love
Bye.
you.
Love you.
Bye, Don.
Bye, guys. Bye, Ryan.
Night. Yeah. Oh, I can agree with this sentiment. Remake movies that bombed and make them better. Stop trashing the classics.
Yeah, did Matt Skinner post that actually?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
But
it
it's
was that
right.
he
It's
posted
like,
something
why
about.
not remake the ones that did really shit?
Yeah.
And they do. They like mess with the ones that were really good and make really bad jobs of it and make everybody angry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Be like remaking the Lost Boys.
Oh, fuck off. Do you know what? If that actually did it happen? Has it happened? Because if it has, I stayed away from it and I'm fucking pleased.
I can't remember. I want to say I'm
I
not
know
making
there's
it
talk
up.
of it, but fuck me, don't even touch it.
It might be something that's being kicked around right now.
Just leave it alone. Just fucking leave it alone.
I don't recall there actually being one. But yeah, absolutely. Take a shitty movie that started as a decent idea and make it better. You know.
It's been done in TV quite a lot, where a movie's come out that was the first idea, and then it's been made into a TV series, and the TV series has been fucking great, but the movie was shit.
Yeah, I can think of a movie that I wouldn't even call it a shitty movie. It just could have been better. That I wouldn't mind seeing remade. But I would want Michael Ironside to come back in some capacity, and that's Scanners.
Scanners, yeah, fucking Scanners. The actual fucking premise of Scanners is great. I actually like the original, to be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest, again, that's another one I've seen, but I cannot remember. I know I've watched
it. It's iconic, mate.
Yeah.
Opening scene, yet again.
Long time since I've seen that.
Right.
From like the other week.
Yep. But yeah, that'd be a great topic. You know, what's a shitty movie that could be remade and how would you make it better? Yeah. Anyhow. My next thought
what were we up to? Where were we?
I think it's me. And I want to say Ravenous.
And again, picking things I've never heard of.
Picking things you never heard of. You've seen it? Okay. Yeah, with oh shit. Why can I never remember that guy's name? Guy Pearce, yeah. Guy Pearce is in it. Oh, fuck, that other dude from 28 Weeks Later. Fuck, what is his name? Well, here, I'll just look it up.
Later.
Because I keep getting him confused with Gary Oldman in that movie for some reason. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Every time I think of it, I'm like, oh, it's Gary Oldman. I'm like, no, it's not Gary Oldman. It's that other guy.
No, it's fuck off. It's one of ours.
Robert Carlyle. Robert Carlyle.
Fucking hell.
Yes. Yeah.
No, it's the second one.
Yeah. But love that guy. Robert Carlyle's great.
Yeah, he's great in everything he does, to be honest. He's a fucking sick actor.
And
he's seen him in Trainspotting?
Trainspotting's sick.
Off topic. I don't know if I've seen it or not.
Yeah, he's good in that. Trainspotting, yeah.
Totally off topic though.
Oh, Trainspotting. Okay, yeah. Okay. No, I still haven't seen that. I should.
I should.
A lot of people talk about that.
Good.
Yeah. No, this one was great. It was I don't know, Civil War era. So and it was more out west. So we're probably talking about like Indian fighting era of the United States history. And a guy who was Guy Pearce was timid in battle, and he pretended to be dead, and he just lucked out by capturing some people behind enemy lines, and he got some, I don't know, medal. He was celebrated as a war hero, but people who knew the truth, they're like, nah, fuck you. You're a coward. We're shipping you out west to this do nothing post out in Indian territory. And he ends up out there. And Robert Carlyle's character, ends up like leading a few of them away to find some people that he claims are like suffering and starving to death, kind of like the Donner Party, if you're familiar with that story. And turns out when they get there, they find all the dead bodies. Robert Carlyle starts acting really fucking crazy, and starts digging in the dirt like a dog. And next thing you know, he's pulling up a knife and killing people. And Guy Pearce has to get away. Yeah, heads back to the fort, that type of shit. And
So Robert Carlyle plays a great violent person, doesn't he?
Yeah. But the weird part is, like a couple days pass and an officer shows up, and it's Robert Carlyle. So he's wearing a uniform now, and the only one who knows the truth about him, of course, is Guy Pearce's character. So and they go into like this cannibal type story,
right,
and kind of like increasing human longevity by cannibalism is the story that they're basically telling. But skip to the end. There's a major fight scene between the two of them, and he basically pulls him and himself. Guy Pearce pulls Robert Carlyle into like the biggest fucking bear trap I've ever seen in my life, and it just crashes on both of them, and that's basically
nice.
Now you could call that the end of the movie, but it's really not. Because some other military personnel show up, to basically check out what's going on there. They find all this carnage and so forth, but there's a pot of stew cooking on the fire, and they're like, "Man, this really smells good." They start eating it.
It just happens to be them too.
Yeah, it just happens to be some human in that. So, so technically that's the end of the movie. But I really liked it. I think it's a great movie. I think it's underrated. And
what was it called again?
Ravenous. It's from the year 1999.
Yeah, I'll second Clint on that. It's a really good horror movie.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm surprised it didn't get brought up during the episode you guys did. Was I on that one? I can't even remember. When did you do the music? Was that last week?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it didn't get brought up last week, did it?
I don't think
the music in it's amazing, like the banjos and the.
Yeah, I must not have been thinking about it because. But no, you're right. It's good all around. And I don't remember it critically doing very well.
Oh no, it tanked.
Yeah, it kind of died in the box office, but it's one of those few that didn't do well in the box office that I think is really good.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah. Oh, it's totally worth it. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, sounds cool. I've written it down on my list.
So, where are we?
What do you think, Bacons?
Well, I could go several ways. Absolutely, do I need to go?
What's that?
I could go several ways myself right now.
You can go any way you want.
That's what she said.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go The Thing.
Nice.
982.
You
don't know where it's been left. You don't know which one of them it is. You don't know where you are.
Yeah. Lots of people analyze the end of that movie.
And that's the point. It makes it a great final thing because you never really know.
Right. Yeah, you have the showdown, and then you basically just have two characters staring at each other because they're the only ones left, waiting for the fire to burn out and them to freeze to death. Yeah. Neither one trusting the other. I remember when I watched this movie for the first time, my dad complained about the ending because to him it was a non-ending. I was like, I thought it was good. Of course, he's since changed his mind. He likes that movie now. And I think one of the arguments people make at the end there, there's an argument made that one of them is infected, like was turned. Is an imitation, and it had something to do with the clothing it was wearing. But I can't remember the argument now.
There's one of the arguments of the more recent ones that I remember is
Okay.
the whiskey or whatever that they were sharing at the end, because it showed they were using all the liquor bottles to turn into Molotov cocktails.
Okay.
So that's why Kurt Russell hands Keith David the whiskey and watches him drink it, because the thing wouldn't know that gasoline is something like it wouldn't know to react as if it was gasoline.
Yeah.
It would just take a drink no matter what. So the argument is at the moment that Keith David drinks and is fine, and McCready chuckles, that's McCready realizing that Keith David is a thing.
Oh. And they were see.
That's a fan argument.
I don't remember the movie well enough to know that they were putting gasoline in the bottles. Were they putting gasoline in the bottles?
They were, yeah, to turn into
Okay.
Molotov cocktails.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. That's
But there is
interesting.
so many theories about it. This is the point. It's like that's why it's such a good ending, because it's like, you know, there's so many theories about what actually fucking is the premise of which one it was, whether it was one of them, whether it was just them freezing to, you know what I mean? It's like there's so many ways you could fucking run that in your brain every time.
If you play the video game, you get a lot more closure on the ending of the movie, which apparently the video game is canon because it was John Carpenter.
I've not played the video game. I need to have a think, but I haven't.
You do find out what happens to Childs and McCready anyway.
Wow. Is it bleak?
Childs got frozen. McCready saves you at the end of the video game, flying the helicopter.
Huh.
So, pretty shitty that it actually ruins the ambiance of the film.
Yeah, it kind of does. Well, that's awesome. Your turn.
Oh, God damn it. Well, I'm going to go for a really obvious one. Saw. The ending of the first Saw.
Saw?
Yeah.
Where he cuts his foot off.
No, where Jigsaw stands up from the middle of the room.
Oh, okay. Yes.
That was, I remember seeing it in theaters, and I did not see that coming. I'm usually pretty good at picking up a twist ending.
Yeah.
But when he stood up there, that blew my mind. And as soon as it came out on DVD, I went out and I bought it just so that I could watch it with other people and watched them while they saw the ending.
Yeah. That was a crazy ending. That was crazy. Because same. I had no idea that the character, that was supposedly dead in the middle of the floor was not actually dead in the middle of the floor. That the person who constructed the game was basically laying there in wait for hours upon hours while listening to them talk about their situation and what they were going to do about it.
And
no wonder
there's no reason for it.
Right.
There's absolutely, he was because he said he had to take a medication to slow his heart rate down, so that he was borderline dead anyway. Why do that to yourself? There's no reason for it. And then it's shown later like he has a lackey helping him so that he could do that. Again, you could have. Why? You don't need the lackey. Just fucking do the lackey work yourself.
Yeah.
And just throw a random body or hell, even a dummy in the middle of the room.
Yeah, they could totally do that. Yeah, they didn't need that at all.
But then that music score played, and it just made it seem really cool that he did that.
Yeah.
For like a split second, you're like, well, this is kind of, and then that like friggin' those bells and shit start chiming. And you're like, oh, this is fucking great. He's such a genius.
Yeah, no, you're right. The score definitely helped it out a lot. And yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right. He didn't need to do that at all. He could just have cameras in the room, listening devices. He could have just been sitting, in a nice comfy chair, watching and listening.
He had to pre-record everything that he said to them. Well, I mean, I guess that was the whole thing anyway. It was on tapes, but
right.
He even had the other guy watching for him because he couldn't do it himself because he was unconscious in the middle of the room. It's ridiculous.
Well, when you put it that way, it sounds stupid, Ryan.
But then that music plays.
Great, thanks. You just ruined Saw for me.
Just play that song and you'll be fine again.
Okay, yeah. The Tobin bells. All right. Ha!
Now I gotta figure out another movie.
Yeah.
I'm sat here trolling through YouTube, but it's just.
We can talk about Tube Meat. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll deal.
I'll share the screen, show you some TikToks.
Yeah.
It's doesn't it? It's like anything goes, really, I feel. I mean, I've got stuff left, but it's all generic bullshit. I'm really not into what I've got left.
Yeah. Well, we can go for a little while longer and then just shoot the shit. I mean, I'm fine with that. Because I know Ryan's not feeling that great. He's probably not going to want to keep this up forever.
Bless you.
I am going to pick an unusual one.
It's not like you.
I know. Well, I don't like picking.
So generic.
Yeah, I don't want to pick the obvious all the time. So I try to do things that are different. Like maybe somebody didn't think about it. This one came up in conversation. From Hell. Do you know that one? It's a Johnny Depp movie. Johnny Depp, Heather Graham, Jack the Ripper flick. It's got your boy.
I've seen it,
yeah, we actually watched clips of it yesterday.
Ian Holmes.
My brain's getting worse, man.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty good movie. And it does a pretty good job of explaining one of the theories behind Jack the Ripper, and that it was a cover-up.
Yeah.
That the murders were basically to take out people that were part of a royal scandal. I like the idea of the movie. It from a conspiracy standpoint, it does kind of make a lot of sense. And
try and watch a trailer of it now because I know I've seen it, but I can't believe it.
We actually watched bits yesterday.
And the ending's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've watched it.
You end up with Ian Holmes' character basically lobotomized in an asylum. Heather Graham's character, who played Mary Kelly, she actually got away and wasn't actually killed. That was somebody else, and they just thought it was her. And Johnny Depp basically ODs in an opium den. Great ending.
Yeah.
Smiles all around.
Yeah. What you think about
I mean,
that?
I just find it hard to
ever.
swallow that the British royalty would ever be involved in the scandal that would cause the death of someone. That's just unbelievable for me.
Fucking hell, that's a massive stretch, isn't it?
And maybe their mother having to bail them out with millions of pounds and shit like that. No, it never happened.
Maybe some kind of French tunnel incident or anything. No, that's never happened.
Never. I
French
don't
tunnel,
even.
right?
Yeah.
No,
No.
you
I
crazy
don't even
kids.
think. I don't even think the British royalty know what a French tunnel is.
Mm-mm.
No, I think they fucking do. Honestly, whoever's conspiracy is the rest of the fucking world, man.
Yeah.
No, From Hell's a great movie, and has anybody read the comic book that it's based off of?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Maybe
someone did.
It's such a fucking asshole. Okay, love you.
That's funny. So I guess unless we got anything else to say about that, we can move on.
Looks sick.
Yeah.
Bacons are up.
Clara, it's
Bacons are up. Oh, fucking hell, right. So I've got good generic. This movie I fucking talk about all the time, and I'm so glad Don's gone, because it's gonna become a thing.
Uh-huh.
Dance of the Lambs at the end when he's fucking having an old friend for dinner and he's got his Panama hat on and he's walking right through the fucking crowd, man. It's fucking great. It's perfect. It doesn't have to be bloody. It doesn't have to be fucking scary. It doesn't have to be you don't know what happens. It's just that tongue-in-cheek fucking, yeah, this is like, he's won the day.
Yeah.
I wish we could talk longer, Clarice, but I'm having a friend for dinner.
Exactly. It's fucking beautiful. It's fucking stunning.
What do you say? That's cheeky.
Cheeky, yeah, it's cheeky. It's necky.
Cheeky little monkey.
It's necky as well as cheeky.
Yeah.
So
Just gonna get some swally.
here we are.
It is a good ending. I like that one a lot.
I know I'm bad because I really like certain films a lot, but it's like, yeah, it's a great ending.
Yeah.
Right? It fucking fits.
It's one of those things that it's a scene that has the ability to give you chills with dialogue alone.
Yeah, whereas there's nothing much in happening. It's just it works.
Right. Yeah. Just see the doctor, getting off a plane and,
and following him through the crowd, the phone call with her.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's great. It's perfect.
It's wonderful.
And then we got Hannibal.
Which, I didn't hate that. But
again, we're going butts to movies, aren't we?
Yeah.
If we're going to go that way.
It's not what I had come to expect from a Hannibal Lecter film.
You quite liked Hannibal, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, Silence of the Lambs is like a big O for me. But
I always
I've read all
Hannibal, the
the
one with the pigs.
Yeah, in the brain on so yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
What's that, Ryan?
Oh, I was saying Manhunter is actually my favorite of the Hannibal Lecter movies.
Oh yeah, that was the one. That was Red Dragon. That one was based on Red Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's called Red Dragon, isn't it?
but there's two movies. There's Red Dragon with what's his name?
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton.
Yeah.
And then there's also Manhunter with it was made in the 80s. It had what's his name? Grissom from CSI.
Yeah, William Peterson.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
And
I don't think I know that one.
didn't have Brian Cox in it?
Brian
Yes.
Cox played Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter, yeah.
What was it called?
Yeah.
Manhunter, you said.
Manhunter,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I actually prefer Cox's Hannibal Lecter over Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, it's good. If you can find it.
Yeah. Anthony Hopkins is great. Don't get me wrong. Like he made the role such a
And
huge over the top villain. Brian Cox just plays the role so laid back though. Like
Yeah.
just a crazy person.
and Tom Noonan played Francis Dollarhide or
Francis Dollarhide.
the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
the
he is
entire ending of the
creepy
movie
as
is set
shit
to
at that
Inagata Devita.
Yes. Yeah, the final scene of the movie is to Inagata Devita. Because he's playing it in the house as he's terrorizing the blind chick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Really?
no, I don't
Yeah,
think
I
I've
want to
seen
watch
it.
Manhunter again.
Yeah, I've seen it definitely.
Sure,
It's
I've
one
seen
to
it.
look at, definitely.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
will.
it's a little dated, but it's not bad.
It is very, very 80s.
Yeah.
I like that shit. Floats my boat.
Yeah. Was that your pick, Mindhunter? Or were you just
no, it wasn't.
piggybacking
We were
off
just
Silence
talking-
of the Lambs?
I guess I could have because of the friggin' I do love that Inagata Devita ending, but
This could have.
I was gonna go with Kingdom of the Spiders. I think it's from '75.
Kingdom of the Spiders. All right.
Yeah. Because I
Well-
know what that is.
Oh come on, everybody's seen that. It's got William
Oh, of
Shatner.
course they have. Yeah.
William
Fucking. Yeah,
Shatner.
goddamn right. Yeah. Obviously.
So anyway, for those who haven't seen it, it's about this weird species of tarantula that is infesting a small town. And my nose is getting really stuffy. I'm starting to sound funny. Just a sec. Okay, that might be better.
Have some more tuna meat.
And the movie ends with them all being holed up in a cottage hotel thing, and they've been fighting the spiders from getting into the hotel. They go to bed for the night thinking they're safe. They wake up, still no tarantulas, so they're like, oh, things must be okay. They start unboarding the windows and they look outside, and all they can see is webs. And as the camera pans away from the hotel, you realize the entire town has been covered in spider webs.
It's cocoon.
And so the tarantulas have completely taken over
Rich
the town.
is terrified of spiders, so at this point he's going like green.
And the music,
I'm
as
doing
the
it all
the
night.
camera's
Oh,
pulling
it's
away, the
tonight.
music's getting creepier and creepier.
Terrified.
It's like crescendoing,
Terrified.
and then it just.
It's making me itch.
But then the music, that creepy score, just immediately cuts. We go to credits, and it's the most tonally inappropriate country song that plays over the credits, and it's
Quite like
the most
that.
jarring thing I've ever heard.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. You can't watch it. You won't sleep for a week.
I know, but I like inappropriate tunes. Inappropriate edited.
Maybe just watch the ending.
Honestly, he's terrified. It's like I'm the big spider killer.
Actually, a few weeks ago,
No,
I was coming back from having a pee, and I saw something dark move across the steps. I looked closer, and the spider that, I don't know, was as big as like a living room chair. It was like massive. And I got it,
True story.
flushed it, came back in here. Claire didn't even know. I didn't scream once. I was
Wow.
well born.
Makes a change.
Yeah.
Normally I'd run. I'd be jumping out the window.
Yeah. Good thing it wasn't a moth. Fuck.
No joke.
Ooh,
No, it's terrifying. They're making light of this. You have no idea how bad it is.
moths are awful things.
I believe you.
Horrible.
I believe you.
So you can hit them and they come back. Why?
Because they're
Why?
dumb.
They get things that bite them
Is that
over there, and
true?
like can sting them and like hurt them and things.
Well, why live there?
I don't even know.
Just move.
It's scary.
I mean, the only insects that really bite us here are mosquitoes and black flies, horse flies, deer flies.
Yeah.
Basically, flies are assholes here. But,
Yeah.
other than that, the only thing you're really going to get bit by is like, I don't know, bear, wolf. I got bit by a flying squirrel once.
Oh,
What? Flying
What?
squirrel.
Well, you guys have flying squirrels in the States
Yeah, but
too.
I didn't think you could get bit by
Oh,
one.
we
no, we-
don't have flying
We
squirrels.
have flying squirrels when you hit them with a cricket bat.
We don't have flying squirrels.
Yeah, I don't typically see them here. We have like red squirrels.
Well,
But that's-
right. Well, your red squirrels have fucked our squirrels up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing
Our
about
grey squirrels are fucking dying because of your red squirrels.
yeah.
Our squirrels all just get along. We have all different kinds of squirrels here.
No, it's not. They have like knife fights in alleyways and shit and everything.
We actually go and feed the squirrels at Scarborough Grave at the cemetery in Scarborough. We go and feed them there.
I like cemeteries
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, up in Canada, the squirrel turf wars is so crazy that some of them had to learn to fly. Apparently,
What? So they can drop mortar bombs on them?
something.
Why don't imagine with like goggles or like fucking flying?
Kestrel cans away, Ginger.
Stop it.
like
One of them
Rocky,
scarves
like
on.
Rocky from the Bullwinkle
flopping
show. Yeah, Rocky was a flying squirrel. Yeah.
Oh, Rocky.
Rocky, that's Rocky Raccoon, isn't it?
Rocky Bullwinkle.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But anyway, off topic.
Ha. I don't know if you'd classify this one as a horror film, but it came out around Christmas time a few years ago, and that was Krampus.
no,
Now, this came up on the list of best endings.
yeah.
They also, in the things I watched, said, I've seen it. It comes up as the fact is it a Christmas film? Is it a best ending? What kind of film? Is it in a horror film? I think it comes up in a best ending, and yeah, you're right. It comes up in the genre, definitely.
Yeah, I just find it interesting that after everything that happened during the whole film, in the end, the family is essentially trapped inside of a snow globe on a
Yes.
shelf um, that belongs to Krampus.
Nice.
Your own version of hell, isn't it? Yeah.
I just thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Have I watched that with the kids?
No.
You sure?
It's a good kids movie.
well done.
Well, I say kids, I mean they're all
Yeah.
grown up and they don't live in out town anymore.
Yeah.
I love it.
Our oldest is like 29, so yeah, we say kids. It's a loose term.
Oh yeah. Always.
The thing I like about the ending to Krampus is the you can take it any way you want. If you want it to be a bleak, dark ending where they're trapped in the globe,
Mhm.
you can take it that way. If you want to just take it as they've been given a second chance and the ending is just Krampus being able to keep an eye on all the different homes because each one is in its own globe to him, you can take it that way
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Because I watched it with my kids and they were bummed out. So then we talked about the as I mentioned, the happier ending, and then that made them okay with it.
Oh
See,
yeah,
I'm sure I've seen it now.
Life's what you make it and all what.
yeah. But inside that globe, they're going to eventually run out of food.
Jesus Christ!
That's maybe part 2 where they start eating each other.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. I smell a sequel. It's good.
We should mention that to Val. We'll make that.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, but no. Where are we?
You
Where
got
the
much?
fuck are we going?
You got much more of this left in you?
I've always got more left, baby.
Okay.
I wanted to go there, but I'm not going to go there. So I'm going to go here.
Go there then.
Well, you go there because that's yours.
The Shining.
Oh yeah, The Shining.
That
Are
don't
we
get
talking
mentioned
about
enough.
the Stanley Kubrick Shining or the miniseries?
The film.
Probably
Kubrick.
Kubrick. Yeah, Kubrick.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Kubrick.
Yeah.
Sorry, itchy nose.
Specifically, what? Jack Nicklaus freezing to death?
Yeah. Yeah. He deserved it.
Yeah, kind of did.
He had it coming late, didn't he?
That crazy fuck.
Even if he wasn't possessed by the hotel, he was still kind of an asshole. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda
It was nice anyway.
Yeah, that drunken, abusive asshole.
Yeah. Like Claire.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a delight. I'm a total angel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I hate people. So where are we going?
Yeah. The Shining.
Has anybody seen the miniseries?
No.
I hear that it was closer to the book, and wasn't that because Stephen King had a lot of input as to what they did in the miniseries?
Yeah, Stephen King's even in the miniseries.
Oh shit!
I've not seen the
Have
miniseries.
you seen it?
It's got what's his name from Wings.
I was gonna say that.
Who?
I can't remember his
Tim
name.
Daly? Tim Daly?
Is that his name?
I don't know. My wife's saying
No
Tim
idea who
Daly.
that is.
Okay.
Wings.
Wings as in the band.
Didn't it also have Rebecca Romaine Stamos or someone?
Oh my!
Wings as in the band.
No, Wings
So-
is in the
Steven Weber.
that's it, Steven Weber.
Yeah.
Lost.
Yeah, it was a TV show. called
London
Wings.
Lost.
It was an American sitcom about people that worked at an airport.
a very small
Right.
airport. Yeah.
That's American.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
where the problem came. We had some stuff, but we didn't get everything.
Yeah.
Nah.
And then let me look up The Shining television miniseries.
That's what I'm doing.
Come on. Gonna be like that, huh?
Yeah, and Danny was played by that really annoying kid who was in Hellraiser 4.
Rebecca De Mornay was in it.
Rebecca De Mornay.
Yeah.
Ain't she the one with great tits?
Yep.
Yeah, they are nice.
Hang on, let me Google that.
No, so both of them were like, yep. I know my tits, kids. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
It's a whole different, it's like apples and oranges. Like, it's impossible to compare the two.
Yeah. What, one tit to the other? Yeah, you can't compare them.
No,
Shouldn't
they're
do
both
that.
just great.
Yeah, I was Googling them now. They both do look the same. They do both look the same.
Do it.
Yeah, look.
Let me try. Lost yourself for that. Jesus fucking H Christ. They are the same. This is true.
Same there.
Well, I think my glasses need wiping after that. Fucking hell.
They might do in a minute. Sorry.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, I know she was in The Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
Yes.
That's what I know
Yeah.
from.
She's one of those people that I don't know. I know she doesn't really look like somebody else, but I always confused her with somebody else.
Well, I
Yeah,
just
I
confused
don't
her
know
with
who it is.
Rebecca
I
Romijn.
agree. I kind of got that in my head right now. I can't think who.
Well,
Gravestone, is she?
No, I know.
like
Fucking
I always hear
London.
people say that. They're like, oh, like every time I see that person, I always think it's this person.
Yeah.
And I'm forever confusing them. It's like her, Rebecca De Mornay, for some ridiculous reason, I confuse her with Tracy Lords.
I
And they don't
know.
even-
Tracy Lord.
You mean
Tracy Lords?
Jennifer Lawrence? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. Tracy Lords was a porn star turned actor. She's actually
She will be watching fucking. Hang
was
on.
actually legit good. She was in Crybaby. She was recently at the New Jersey Horror Con. I went and saw her there. But yeah.
Cry Baby, like the Johnny Depp movie?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So for some reason, I always confuse her with Rebecca De Mornay, which is stupid.
How are you spelling the Tracy?
Traci.
Ah.
Mhm.
Excuse
They're very
me, sorry
different,
about that.
yet similar.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I know who she is now, yeah.
She looks more like that other bitch. Oh, fucking hell.
That other
So I
bitch.
don't mean to sound like a prude, but is it wrong that because she started in porn, and Clint said it's spelt with an I was like, well, of course it is.
Yeah.
No, that's not weird.
Daddy.
Okay.
Daddy.
Of course it is.
It just
No,
sounds
it
something
is,
like something
Bear in
somebody
mind,
a
you've
porn
got to
star.
remember
Be
one
like,
of my
yeah, my name's
characters.
Tracy, spelled with an I.
Fucking Nurse Von Rancid is spelled with a double D.
Yeah.
That was my idea.
Yeah, it actually was it. And it's Slutty the Clown. I mean, what the fuck? If you're going to do it, you're going to do it.
Right. But Tracy Lords isn't getting a lot of work these days. That's why the last thing I saw her in was Shark and Saw women's prison massacre.
Okay.
We all know
Available on Tubi.
best time right now, don't we?
Hang on a minute. Was she not in? I think I know what she was in.
Oh, dear.
I think I do.
Oh. We're going back. We're going way back.
Yeah.
Because I am old. Let's just go like that. Why is it bringing up some country and western dude?
I have no fucking idea, but it's funny.
Grab your
Trace.
partner by the hand.
Trace Atkins?
No. Same. What? Isn't the right person? I'm confused. But that's normal. Right. I don't know what
Are they
you're
still
doing.
are they still trying to look up Tracy Lawrence?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is the
Well, he's
internet
been there
different
and
in
now
the
he's trying to
UK?
look
Because
at
let me tell you, you type in Tracy Lord's name in this part of the world, and her name comes up pretty quick.
You get a lot of stuff.
You've got to
Ah.
remember, different regions bought different stuff.
I mean, I
Yeah.
googled Tracy Lords just now, and a lot of stuff just popped up.
Right.
And none of
I
them were
typed in
country
Tracy
music.
Lawrence.
Look what he's
I
getting.
don't know if you can see that or not. Oh. Do you see that? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, who the hell's that?
Honestly, we get
I don't
regions
know, man.
blocked.
It looks like a shit kicker.
If his name's Tracy Lords, he better change it.
I spelling Tracy.
Like that.
So why? Right, take the end off that. What are you doing?
Oh, I think I've killed my laptop.
I think you fucking might have done.
Oh, you got a virus now. Okay, you must have
See, look.
hit the wrong site.
Not doing it. Access.
Yeah.
Oh, these titles that she was in sound terrible.
Right. Okay.
What Gets Me Hot, 1984. Those Young Girls, 1984.
Oh, them girls.
Yeah. Talk Dirty
It's
to Me,
come out with
Part
different-
3, 1984.
Right. He's got Tracy Lords coming up, which is what he said, Joe.
Lawrence.
He's coming with Tracy Lords.
1985, she did something called Black Throat.
Oh. I wonder what that's about.
Yeah. Wonder what that's about.
I don't know.
I certainly think it's too much for my delicate fucking ears.
1985, she did Sperm Busters.
Just put that title in, please. Please just type that
I
into
can't
there
believe
right
this
now.
is. I can't believe this is on IMDb. Huh,
Oh, I
okay.
can.
All right.
See, that's not even
Right.
up on ours.
Do you think you've got search boxes on your fucking laptop, mate? I think you might have. Right. Hang on. Right. No. Carry on. Go about what you're doing.
The fact that the Bacons cannot find Tracy Lords on Google is about the best thing that's happened to me today. I just want to say.
That's
It's
the
that-
worst.
It's that bloody laptop.
It's not region blocking, I swear.
It's region block.
Yeah, but they can't find the.
Oh yeah, that's her.
Yeah, but like looking for the movies, it's not happening.
No, it's not happening. It's not
Oh.
happening.
You don't get. You don't have IMDb.
Yeah.
I do on my phone, but we're using this is on my phone on this.
I got you. Yeah, because I can just look that up, Tracy Lords.
Oh,
on
well, you
IMDb,
fucking could, wouldn't you?
and it will take me directly to
All
the
right, hang on.
website.
Hang on.
Jeez, she did.
So I'm on my phone now, which is different again, which I feel these regions are blocked on here. This is what's happening.
She did a lot of porn.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. It's coming up
Holy
now on my
shit.
phone straight away.
1986, she did Beverly Hills Copulator.
Yeah. I fucking love parodies, man.
Beverly Hills
Parody
Copulator.
porn is the fucking best. Yeah, it's coming up straight away. It's because
Yeah.
you would block regions on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, laptop would block for regions. He's
Well,
probably
should
never
we?
tried to look at anything wanky on there. That's
Yeah.
probably why.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh
So-
my lord.
I think I actually watched some basic documentary on her at one point, if I remember correctly, that she started in porn very early, and it was actually illegal. She
Oh,
was
dear.
she was underage when she started porn.
In those times, it happened a lot.
Yeah, and she did a movie. Let's see, I can't even remember what the hell it was called. It might have been. Maybe it was this one. It might have been Tracy, I Love You. But she basically after she turned 18, she did a movie completely on her own where she retained the rights to it and therefore was able to get paid, correctly because she
Good for
did
her.
she did the film herself, and then she was transitioning into acting.
Yeah.
So, which is, that's cool. She became a success story. But so, yeah, she got into like TV. So she did like a TV series called Wise Guy. Okay. So it wasn't until 1990 that she did Cry Baby. Holy shit. She was on MacGyver. How
Fuck yeah.
about that?
Love MacGyver.
I don't remember that at all. And I watched every damn episode.
Yeah, so did I. And I
Yeah.
don't remember it.
I watched them all, but I watched quite a lot with Claire years ago, didn't I?
Yeah, I was obsessed with that shit.
Yeah. Oh, she made appearances on Married with Children. That makes sense.
Yeah.
The Tommy Knockers. She was in the miniseries. Son of a
I didn't
bitch.
see
I
the
forgot.
miniseries.
And now we've come full circle.
There we are. Back to Stephen King.
Round
Yeah.
in a circle.
Yep.
You see, so we was keeping on topic. That's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
Ish.
Who was she in the Tommy Knockers? Wait, was she the one who killed those two cops with the lipstick?
Depends on
Oh,
lipstick.
Sheep.
The
her
hot girl with like
that
for
could
lack
be.
of
That could be. Yeah. Because she wasn't the main character, Bobby. That was Marg Helgenberger. And Jimmy Smits was in it. So yeah, you're probably right. She was probably the lipstick killer.
yeah, it shot out a laser beam and evaporated them. Tommy Knockers was a weird movie. Stephen King's done some weird shit.
Yeah, I didn't care.
Probably like it.
I didn't care for the miniseries, but honestly, that's probably because I made the mistake of reading the book.
I'm always there with you with that. It's
Yeah.
the book thing. The book
If I-
thing, it don't transfer.
Yeah. If I would have watched the miniseries without having read the book, I probably would have liked it a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with everything, really, for me. There's only slight bits of King that come out in sort of adaptations, movies that I like. The books are just, it's too much, you'd never fit it in. It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah. Some Stephen King adaptations turn out pretty well, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Some-
Green Mile. Fucking awesome.
oh yeah. Yeah.
To say it's mostly his non-horror stuff that translates the best. Green Mile,
Sure.
Shawshank, Stand By Me.
Right.
Yeah, Stand By Me, yeah.
Or if it's a movie where basically the studio took control of it, and they picked a director who just had a vision to make a decent movie. So, you look at things like Christine or The Shining,
Yeah.
even Carrie, decent flick.
But
like the miniseries though always seem to miss a little bit. Like the Tommy Knockers. To me, that's one of the worst Stephen King miniseries that I've ever seen.
it's not my favorite, I'll be honest.
And there were several. The
Was Needful
Stand
Things-
was better.
Oh, the fucking Stand, you can't even say it's a miniseries, it's a fucking event.
Yeah, it's like a saga.
I fucking love it. And I still watch it like a lot.
We've watched that a few times, haven't we?
I fucking love it, man.
Yeah, they actually had to go
Sorry
back
about
and
that.
remake that one to properly fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, damn it, we did this one too good. We better remake it and fuck it all up.
Yeah.
I've not watched the remake, and it's like I fucking dare it because it means a lot to me. Does the original? I fucking love it so bad, and it's like can't do it.
Even
I've
it,
heard people say it's really good. Nah, you're all right. I fucking don't even want it. It might spoil it.
yeah. Even it was not a great adaptation of the book, but it was
Prefer
a pretty good miniseries.
the books for it. The original
Yeah.
miniseries, fucking bro. New stuff, not fucking impressed. I'm afraid.
You don't even watch the second.
No, I watched the first one. I've seen clips of the second and
Yeah,
the new
clips.
ones. I'm fucking not interested.
Yeah, if you didn't like the first one, don't. Yeah, you're the
Yeah,
I like
the
that.
second one.
I'm Tim Curry, fucking old school, fucking book and everything. I'm right back there.
Yeah.
It's just too shiny. No, you're all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool.
It's too shiny.
It is.
Yep. I did kind of like some of that, the remake of it, but they were trying to be truer to the novel. If you haven't seen it, the Chinese restaurant scene is probably the closest that anybody could ever come to what he wrote in the book. I mean, it was
Yeah.
but you would have had to watch the second part to see that.
No, we haven't.
Right.
Kind of was put. I don't know. I've got clown issues, obviously.
Yeah. But he's a
I've
good
got
clown
purist
too.
clown issues.
He's a good clown too. Pennywise.
Oh
in the
yeah,
remake.
but I'm stuck in fucking Tim Curry, mate.
Oh yeah.
I'm afraid I'm stuck there, and it's like I watched the first of the new ones, and I was like, I just didn't. It's too shiny,
Very nice.
so I didn't go for the second.
Very nice. Look at that. She got her nails done.
Nice.
What color?
Like a sparkly, like turquoise or something. It was
Nice.
Lovely.
I don't know what turquoise is.
Oh, it's
It's like a
bluish
bluey
green.
green color.
Yeah. Think robin's egg. Kind of like that.
Oh, okay. I
That's
don't
what Robin did.
really know what a robin.
I didn't know that. I'm thick.
China things.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Oh, okay. My wife just told me it's like our bed sheets.
Ha!
Nice. I think we have some of that color.
Yeah, I think we actually do.
It was a popular color to paint cars in the 70s.
Definitely.
Robin's egg blue. I think.
Yeah.
Who the hell was it? Pontiac was good for it. Anyhow, I
See,
think
we
we've.
got a Pontiac over, don't we?
Yeah.
English people.
Yeah.
I think we've veered very far off topic.
I feel that's a
We
goal
were
in
talking
life.
about Stephen King adaptations, right?
No. We were talking about good endings. That
Oh.
almost never applies to a Stephen King story. So
Wash your mouth, that young man.
I've read a lot of Stephen King over the years, and one of the things that I've noticed about him is you can tell which stories like he was taking too long to finish, because like you get like this this long drawn out story, this great explanation, and then you get an ending that's 2 pages long.
Yeah. No, you are right. You are absolutely right.
I'm like, oh, he must have just been in a hurry to get this one done.
The absolute pinnacle of this is Maximum Overdrive, a
Oh, yeah?
movie not only written but directed by Stephen King that
Yeah.
has no ending.
Yeah.
They blow up the
It
truck.
doesn't
and
go,
then
it's
there's a
just
text
carnage
crawl.
and then nothing.
Yeah.
He couldn't even finish his own fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're actually right there.
They just go for a boat to try to make it somewhere else. It's almost like the ending of the remake of Dawn of the Dead. Like
I don't want
maybe
to
they
talk about
borrowed
that
That's one of those ones, the truck in it. Yeah, you see, I know that one.
it. Believe it or not, that is on my list.
I hate that
Movie
movie so
endings.
much.
Where they make their way to a dock to get on a boat to get to an island. And then in the ending credits, they get to the island just to find out it's overrun with zombies too.
Living the dream.
Good bleak ending. I like it.
I'm seriously kind of worrying about your bleakness at the moment, mate.
Best laid plans. Yeah, didn't mean to skip around. Where did we leave off with that?
I have no
I have no
idea.
idea.
I'm good with
Okay.
it though.
Okay.
Yeah, we was at The Shining, weren't we? Then it went.
Yeah.
Then we went.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
were
The
talking about The
Shining.
Shining.
So it's my turn then.
So it's right.
Yeah. You got one you want to talk about, Ryan?
Night of the Demons. That's got a good ending.
Night of the Demons. Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah, the black guy lives. That doesn't happen much.
That doesn't happen much. You are right.
BLM.
Yeah. Two
Ah,
people survived.
Okay.
That was insane. Yeah, it's unheard of
shit.
for the time
they're
period.
just two people. Two people survived. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm referring to the part where it cuts back to the elderly couple from the beginning of the movie.
Oh, okay.
The crotchety old man who at the beginning it shows him putting razor blades in apples to give to kids,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the movie he's having some pie that his wife made, and she mentioned she used the apples he didn't give out from the night before, and all of a sudden his neck just starts to rip open and all these razor blades start coming out,
awesome.
and the wife is
Nice.
just sitting behind him with the most laid back, well, what do you know, look on her face.
Yeah.
Just drinking her
Wow,
tea, doesn't give
really?
a fuck.
Yeah.
Like
How
that.
did the razor blades make it that far down before he noticed there was a problem?
I don't know. He must not chew his food.
Non-gag
I was
reflex.
gonna say maybe it's just a greedy bastard like me. He doesn't chew. He just inhales.
I'm
Like
going
a
with a
duck.
non-gag
He's
reflex.
like a pelican.
Yeah. Just put it in your mouth and flip the head back.
That's what she says.
Blair.
I'm behaving.
Yeah, that is a good scene. I forgot about that one. I thought we were talking about them getting over the wall.
I mean, that was good.
Yeah.
The wall was, yeah, it was a big wall. They got over it.
Yeah.
Looked a little sketchy for a second, but they made it. No,
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
The sequel has the giant snake person ending.
I don't think I saw the sequel.
No, there's 3 of them in a remake.
3 of them in a remake.
Giant snake.
Oh, sorry. Was distracted.
So you mentioned giant snake and then head comes up. It's like a puppet.
Giant-
Ears up. Do you
The
know?
sequel has a giant snake person. No,
Say that again,
never seen
please.
Night of the Deep. Oh, I guess if you haven't seen the first one, you probably haven't seen the second one.
I saw the first one, but I never saw the second one.
Second one's actually really good. If you like the first one, give the second one a watch.
Yeah.
Third one's where things start to go. There's a reason why they never made a fourth.
Okay. Well, that didn't stop him in the Hellraiser franchise.
That's the topic for another night.
It is.
Don would kill me.
It didn't stop them in Leprechaun either.
No,
Oh,
certainly didn't.
Oh, I'm the leprechaun.
Yeah. After Leprechaun 3, what do you think possessed them to make a fourth?
well, I mean, Leprechaun 3 is arguably one of the better ones.
I actually like it. I have some issues with the main, male lead, but other than that, I mean, it's
Well,
not
was it
bad.
taller than you?
What's that? Taller than me? Yeah, probably.
I don't think he's taller than
He's
anybody.
such a cunt today.
Probably.
That was really quick for me, wasn't it? That
It was.
That was quick for me.
It was.
You should write that one down. Seriously.
Yeah.
No clip.
No, he just had like
Got PMS.
when he was he was basically turning into a leprechaun at one point in the movie.
Yeah, it's like a werewolf story.
Yeah, kind of like that. And he was like doing these like really horrible rhymes in a really bad Irish accent, and or I should say limericks. But yeah, I just had issues with his character, but like there was a lot of other aspects of the movie that I liked and I was cool with. Caroline Williams was awesome.
Yeah, she was good in it.
I loved watching her explode. That was cool.
My
How
favorite
old
part
was
was when he's in the hospital and they ask if he has health insurance. And they asked him if they take Green Cross. And then they check his EKG and it just says "fuck you" spelled out with 4-leaf clovers.
It's
You
just so,
you take green
it's so
clover.
stupid. You take Green Cross.
Will you be taking the Green Cross? Will you?
The EKG said "fuck you" spelled out in clovers. That's awesome.
Let's go.
Yeah. And that's one of the few franchises that I basically followed the whole way through. Like even when they started doing them in the hood. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there's 2 of them in the hood. There's Leprechaun in the Hood, and then there's Leprechaun Back to the Hood. And out of the 2 of them, Back to the Hood is actually better.
Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
agree.
bless you.
Yeah. Not a lot of people think so, but yeah, I don't. Leprechaun in the
fair,
Hood, I can't
First
stand.
one, only one I've seen.
Okay.
Again,
Oh.
I know I've seen it.
You're
I just
missing
don't
so
remember.
much. You're missing so much.
We should
First
put on
one's
the
all
list.
right.
Right, our list at the moment is about
Um,
this big.
I know, I just don't get time now.
I need to go back and watch Leprechaun 4 in space. I haven't seen that in so long. I've forgotten nearly all of it.
Well, that's how I am with things. Things that I know I've seen, it's been that long ago, I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
And since I was poorly with my blood and that, it fucked my memory completely anyway.
Your memory's really bad.
It's really bad at the minute.
Yeah, mine's not great either.
You're right.
You're really bad as well.
I'm just old.
Yeah, you're all old.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep. I'm an old fucker.
Tell me about it. I've been
Yeah.
an old fucker since I was about 15, I think.
Please don't say this. I'm older than Clint.
Hey, really? Christ.
Yeah. I'm only 44.
Child.
Well, he's older than me then.
You wish.
Yeah. Yeah, what the hell are you? 39?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
51.
I remember. So, I don't know. You feeling another round?
Have we got another round?
I've got one thing I can pull out.
Oh,
I
shit.
can probably do one more.
Well,
Sorry, I
Yeah.
just sat on my bollocks.
I've got one thing I can pull out.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
it ain't gonna be
Oh
long.
god, that is the worst thing in the world.
Fuck.
Hang on.
Oh my
1,
god.
2, 3. Yeah, they're all there. It's all good.
Oh,
I
good.
give up.
Good. I was worried.
Completely.
Yeah, I gotta think of one more movie now.
Oh well, if you can't think of one, I'll donate one to you. Yeah,
Tis
you
hard at the
guys
end,
got to
isn't
go
it?
first, so I'm sure
Yeah.
I'll think of something.
but at any
Well-
rate, I did want to express my appreciation that you guys got on with me, because I realized that the evening kind of fell apart and nobody seemed to be available, and I was like, "Fuck, am I gonna end up doing this thing by myself?"
Oh,
Because
yeah.
if that were the case, I would have just canceled it. But I appreciate the fact that you
Yeah.
guys got on to talk to me. This is really cool. So I was actually looking forward to this all day, and then like, boom, everybody bailed out. So
Yeah, all those tits up, doesn't it, when you don't really want it to.
yeah. So so their loss. And
Yeah. Where are you?
good luck next week. Them getting me to show up at their shindig.
Fucking wow.
one is
that's
next week?
nasty, man.
Oh, next week
Like,
is
that
that
was
Monsters
so
one.
funny.
It was,
Oh,
wasn't it?
mate.
Oh,
Swear
is
to
it?
God.
What? Is next week the Monsters one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next week Monsters, and then week after is Hellraiser.
Fuck.
I thought we were going to change up the monsters one so that it was
It's
talking
been
about
talked
old and
about. I don't
new.
know what the fuck's going on.
Oh,
Like
maybe.
we were going to expand on it a bit. Like it wasn't just going to be monsters; it was going to be other things.
Oh well,
That-
then I'm gonna need that clarified because
I was going to say, yeah,
otherwise,
maybe because I know Don was
Same.
worried that it'd be hard to carry an entire episode just talking about the monsters.
yeah,
Could be.
it's probably true. It's probably true.
Maybe like old school TV horror.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe black and white
I had,
classics.
I had suggested comparing like stuff that had big gaps between it with a lot of other things, like talking about the '82 thing, and then how they brought it. You know, like it became they brought out another one in 2011. Like films that have such big gaps in between. Like we had Monsters in the '60s, and now we got a Monsters in 2020. We had the Addams Family in the '60s, and then they decided to make a movie about it in the '90s.
There's
Yeah.
actually quite a lot over the years like that.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
could probably go Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just stuff like that. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you probably
Twilight
could.
Zone films or series?
Both.
Because they're old and all, aren't they? I can't remember much about them.
But
I used to watch them with my mum when I was a kid.
yeah, there was Twilight Zone in the '60s and '70s, I think, and then they brought it back in the '90s.
Yeah, so I'm sure I just remember watching them with my mum when I was a kid. Didn't like them, but it was an excuse to stay out of bed. I could stay up late.
yeah, well, now we're talking fucking bullshit about Quantum Leap back. Well, it is back, isn't it? What the
Oh,
fuck?
That should be redone, hasn't it?
Yeah, just no. What the fuck?
Quantum Leap.
Don't
Have to
fuck
look
with
that.
it. Don't fuck with it, man. It's gonna fucking irritate me to fuck. It really is. I just know already. It's gonna like anger my blood really badly.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
yeah.
Leave it the fuck alone.
Good lord.
Ah, big Scott Bakula fan, were you? Hey.
Oh, I just want to leap in general, man. Fuck me, it was awesome. It kind of was like a time, wasn't it? It's like they're gonna mess with it. They're gonna mess with it and make it awful, and I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I watched a bunch of it. I remember.
Oh, it was so good. It
Yeah.
was fucking great.
Yeah.
Guess like the A-Team as well. They fucked that up and all.
They fuck everything up.
They should never have done that. And Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, here we are.
It's really-
Right, we're on a tangent again.
Yeah. But it was really interesting how every time they ended the an episode, it was basically a teaser for the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That was the whole point.
Yeah, not a lot of shows did that. At
And it was just like,
least none that I can think of.
No.
it was just everything about it.
Yeah, he'd jump into a new body and he'd very, quickly realize his situation and how weird.
And it was something that they didn't do
And-
very often. Like, it was like, could have been a child, it could have been an adult, it could have been male, it could have been female, it could have been
Yeah.
any character.
Yeah, I remember one time he jumped into somebody who had Down syndrome.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
And he jumped into a rodeo clown and fucking a boxer and all sorts of fucking crazy shit, and it was great. I loved it. It was one of my favorites.
yeah. It was
And they're
cool
gonna
stuff.
ruin it. They're gonna fucking do bad shit to it. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
They're
horrible.
going to kill it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well,
Rant over.
back to the issue at hand. I'll give you one more,
Go on then.
even though I got
What she said.
a huge list. Man, not sure which one to say. That was dumb. How about Life? If anyone remembers, Jake Gyllenhaal movie took place in space. They found some alien creature. You remember it? Okay. And it was a formless alien entity. I remember actually kind of hating the movie when I watched it in the theater. And that's because they they spent the whole time, talking about this alien being like its whole purpose was survival. That it didn't it didn't have like any motive other than that. So like it wasn't like malicious or like angry or anything like that. But like throughout the course of the movie, every time he saw the thing, they made it look like it had a face that was angry and stuff like that, and it was always doing like really shitty stuff, like it was intentionally trying to fuck with these astronauts. You know what I mean? So it's like they gave it a personality that it wasn't supposed to have. So that was just me nitpicking whoever wrote the fucking script, or maybe it was just the director who decided to do this, but they contradicted themselves throughout the movie. But that's not why I picked the movie. At the end of it, basically they're trying to come up with a way to make sure that this alien life form does not make it to Earth, and they concoct this plan, and they like catapult one of the like escape pods like way out into space with one of the people in it. You know what I mean? You the whole time thinking it's Jake Gyllenhaal because he's got the life form with him. And then one of them goes crashing to Earth and lands, in the ocean, and some fishermen come upon it, only to be revealed at the very end that everything went horribly wrong. The wrong person went flinging into space, and Jake Gyllenhaal was the guy who ended up in the ocean, and these fishermen opened up his fucking pod that had this alien life form in it. Another bleak ending.
I'm getting excited about this shit right now.
And you know what? I'm sure I've seen it.
Have you?
I was watching the trailer for it now. I'm sure I've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah,
This one I would have done.
I don't think it was executed great, but it wasn't a bad movie, in my opinion.
It's got Ryan Reynolds in it. He can't be that bad.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is in it. He gets killed. He gets killed kind of quickly, though. He's I was actually surprised. Like when his death scene happened so early, I was like, "Oh fuck, he's dead." I was like, "That was fast."
Like Drew Barrymore in Scream.
I was just getting used to him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Okay. You seen it, Ryan?
Yep. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah.
Kind of in the same boat as you. It was weird. It was executed very. The whole movie, something about it just didn't flow quite right.
Right.
But I mean, it was like the ending's great.
Right.
I seem to remember when it first came out too. A lot of people were in. There was a big rumor that started that it was going to be the beginning of the Venom franchise, like the Marvel's Venom.
Oh.
But because Sony, and Sony still owns the rights to Venom. So that got started. Sony did put out a release saying this is not a Venom movie, and that only fueled the rumors further. And then it came out, and everybody realized it wasn't a Venom movie.
Ah, they're like, son of a bitch.
And despite the fact that Sony said several times it's not a Venom movie, people were still like bitching about it.
Has one of you two got a cat, meow?
Yeah, I got one. I did.
No, it's all right. Fuck it, I thought it was ours.
No,
Sorry.
I just want ours because he's lived there asleep.
Oh, it's a baby.
Yeah.
I was dragging us both back.
Honestly, we thought it was ours. Thought it was Desmond.
Well, I knew it one Desmond's asleep next to my feet here.
I can't see him. Fat fuck.
This one's got clumpy fur right now because my child likes to put soap in her fur.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, my daughter used to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. That's a tiny cat compared to ours.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it sounds like Desmond.
All right. Got another one there, Bacons.
I've got one more and it's rubbish, but I'm willing
okay.
to throw it out there.
All right. We'll take rubbish.
Shaun of the Dead, Ed in the basement at the end, his best friend is a zombie and he's playing fucking PlayStation.
Yeah. On the shed. I got you.
Yep.
Yeah. I like that one.
Just a fun ending, isn't it? It's just a fun twist on the whole thing. It's like they've been through the whole thing. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
And now he goes and visits his mate in the shed and plays PlayStation.
Yeah.
So nothing's really changed for Sean and Ed.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. It's like everything's gone full circle.
Yeah. He just has to correct him occasionally, and tell him he's not allowed to bite him. Like, no bite.
I like that though. It's kind of, it's very English, I'll be honest, to just keep carrying on.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Sorry, Philip.
It's an insanely rewatchable movie. I can put on, like, if it's one of those movies, if it comes up on my suggested for you watch list or something, every time I'm always like, oh yeah, Shaun of the Dead. I can watch that.
The whole trilogy for me, but Shaun of the Dead. Perfect.
Yeah, a lot of people shit on The World's End, but I actually really like it.
Why? It's
Just
so
go.
good.
I don't
It's
understand
great.
the hate
Right.
for it.
What they don't understand is, lots of people go, Paul was the third movie. Paul had fuck all to do with anyone.
Paul's not stupid.
It's not the trilogy. They were done the way they were supposed to be. It was supposed to be done as zombie movie, fucking like cop movie, and then done as like the end of the world, robots take over movie, War of the Worlds. That was the way it was done. It was done right. There was supposed to be a cowboy apocalypse that was 4. Never happened. But like,
No, there's still time.
I don't know. They're
But
perfect. They are fucking perfect.
That must be a British thing because in at least in Canada anyway, the Cornetto trilogy has always been Sean.
It is,
The
but
Hot
there was
Fuzz
a
and,
massive worldwide thing about Paul should have been part of it. Yeah, it's a huge. Honestly, go fucking have a look online. There's a huge fucking debate about it that Paul should have been part of it. Paul was fuck all to do with it. It's just people were expecting it because it came in between Hot Fuzz and World's End.
Oh,
That was going to be the movie, and it wasn't. As I said, there's actually, if you listen to them talk, there was actually supposed to be 4, which was supposed to be like Cowboy Apocalypse, like after the end of the World's End, which is what you get the glimpse of at the end.
mm-hmm.
But that never came through. Massive Simon Pegg fan, so yeah, awesome.
And did you watch Cockneys versus Zombies?
I did.
Have you watched it?
I watched it
okay.
yesterday. Yeah.
It's fucking great.
I watched
It's
it
so silly.
because you recommended it to Ryan.
I've got to
It's so
get through.
silly, it's so great.
I've
and
got to
it's
get through
so
several
English,
more
and it's
Leprechaun
brilliant.
movies before I start Cockneys versus
Several
Zombies.
Leprechaun movies.
I just started with Leprechaun today. I've still got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I get on to your guys' recommendations. But I think Cockneys versus Zombies is the first one on the list.
Honestly, it's so silly and it's so fucking English. It's great though. If you like Shaun of the Dead, I don't think you can not like that.
Yeah, exactly. It had a similar.
It's got that. It's got that
feel
charm. It's
to
got that
it.
English charm.
Yeah, exactly. I just loved, the the old man running around like hitting zombies with shit, going, "Oh, fuck off, would you?"
Don't spoil it, because fuck me. Bear in mind, have you seen Snatch?
That was killing me.
It's
Yeah.
Bricktop, man. Fucking
Yeah.
Bricktop in Snatch. It's fucking. It's great. And Hannah Blackman, fucking Hannah Blackman, big fucking shout out. Avengers original.
Bond girl.
Bomb girl. Fucking Hannah Blackman. As an old bird who is fucking. It's just a sick movie.
Oh yeah. Very cool. It is good. I like it a lot.
Quintessentially English. Very much.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm just looking at Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
I was wondering. I thought it was on them parodies.
Oh
then.
man,
I was
he looks
worried.
cool. We need to watch these.
That one's fun. Now you would
Yeah, he
think
looks awesome.
you would think Leprechaun in the Hood would be good, but it's just got some stuff in it that makes it kind of suck.
The biggest problem with Leprechaun in the Hood is that it's actually a really great story about struggling young black artists
Yeah.
that for some stupid reason was written by a bunch of white dudes who I don't think have ever
Oh
heard
dear.
a rap song in their lives, let alone
Oh, dear.
And they've probably never met a struggling black artist.
it's
Yeah. But if you
Oh,
want
Lord.
to, if you want
so
to
frustrating.
laugh at a horror movie, watch that one because
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to watch that. Like
You'll
really
have-
soon.
you'll have Ice-T in that movie saying really funny shit like, "Where's my fucking flute?"
Yeah.
Ice-T is good in it.
He's
At
great.
the beginning with
He's the
the
best
afro,
part.
and he pulls like what did he pull out of it? Like a billy club or something? Like he keeps pulling weapons out of his afro.
Which just sounds amazing to me.
That is funny.
Because I could add a mess of shit in these things. Trust me.
Yeah, it's like, and the fact that he delivered the line like he would any line. It wasn't even supposed to sound funny, but it was just ridiculous the way he said it. You know.
But some people just have that natural thing
Yeah.
where it's like it don't matter how it's supposed to be said, they have just themselves and it's fucking hilarious.
Where's my fucking flute?
And then the random Coolio cameo.
Coolio walks in. Yeah,
Someone's like, "Hey, it's Coolio," and
Yeah.
he doesn't even say anything. He barely did.
right.
I don't even know if he knew he was being filmed.
Yeah. I don't know. He just like stared into the room.
And then walks away. That's it.
That's it. He walked out. Like he nodded his head, I think, and then he walked out. It's great. Yeah. I posted that clip the other day after he passed. You know.
Oh, that's
'cause
right.
That's like the first thing I remembered. Yeah.
Hey, didn't I dress like an idiot? Fucking city school fucking projects fucking teacher trying to sort out the fucking bad youth. According to you lot last week.
That was great. I liked that outfit. It was good.
It's always different. I don't know how I'm gonna be most days when I wake up.
Yeah.
What
Well-
movie did we watch on the
Scream and Chat.
Convent
Convent.
where he
Yeah.
was the cop?
He was great. Oh my god,
He was so
good.
good.
He was over the top. And I
like
loved
that,
about
though.
him. Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
he say? Back the fuck up, demon bitch, or something like that? I can't even remember.
That's perfect.
Something like that. It was really good.
I lost my shit.
I
Yeah,
love that shit.
he was great. Yeah. Back the fuck up, demon bitch.
That's
That
perfect.
movie is that I was surprised how good that was.
Yeah, it was better than I expected. And if they would have known how good it was, it would not have been a Scream and Chat movie.
Well, I'm glad it was because I honestly never would have watched it otherwise.
Yeah. And you know how they were looking for suggestions for other movies to play during the Scream and Chat.
Yeah.
And I recommended one, but technically the movie I recommended is too good to be a Scream and Chat movie.
The movie
You probably-
I recommended is definitely not too good to be a Scream and Chat movie. It has 3 different names.
Okay.
What did you recommend? I can't remember.
It was called Primal. It's an Australian film.
I think I know what that is.
Primal.
You can
Yeah,
find
that
it on
sounds familiar.
You can find it on YouTube. There's a rip on there. These Australian college students basically like take a really long trip into the outback looking for a cave painting site.
I think I've seen it.
I think we have to now.
Right.
On our YouTube, it's to buy or rent. Or you can get that.
if you just type in the name of the movie and then add full movie to that, you'll come up with the buy or rent one too. But next to it is usually a free version.
Yeah. So they
Yeah,
they
you're right. I've got it here.
run off into the outback looking for cave paintings, and one of them gets infected by like I don't know, local water source there. You know, it's like a stagnant pond or some shit like that, and they get something on them that's kind of like a leech. But then they basically turn into some like I don't know, like a ravenous, like, I don't want to call it a zombie because it's really not, but kinda, you know, like wild beast type humanoid, you know,
Yeah.
after being infected. And they, of course, start, you know, attacking, you know, the rest of their party there. And of course, you know, there's a couple of reasons why they can't get away. And they realize they have to deal with this problem and escape. And it was just, it's really simple, but really well done is what I'll say about it. Because with as simple as the story is, you wouldn't expect it to be good. But it was written really well, and they did a nice little wrap up at the end. And I know I watched this movie months ago, and I did a post on my page about it, or maybe I didn't. No, I did a post on the Dead and Lovely page about it. And I mentioned how good it was, and they had what I called a cuck's revenge kill, and they threw in a joke at the end, and like it was just really tight the way the movie was done, and I enjoyed it from start to finish, basically. So
Yeah, I think we might have seen that, but I'll show it on the list to try and get my ass around to watching it.
Yeah. Like if you're gonna watch it, I won't spoil it, but it.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, it's really, really well done, and I don't know. I've seen several Australian movies that I've thought were good, and I'm like they just do it different over there. I like a lot of what they're turning out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here. I've never seen it.
You haven't? Wow.
Nope.
Check out the YouTube rip. It's pretty good.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Add that to your list.
Actually, I do still have 2 spots. I could.
Oh, okay.
I will add Primal to the list.
Yeah, chuck that one in there. Yeah, it's like, and it's so funny. I mentioned the joke at the end. You see it coming a mile away, but it's still funny.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it, and she does it, and you still laugh.
Yeah. That movie sounds a lot better than the one I picked. Mine's I own it. My copy. It's called Dead Dudes in the House, but it's also known as The House on Tombstone Hill. Neither of which, by the way, if you try to find a YouTube rib, you will be able to. But if you do a search for a movie called The Dead Come Home, then you get the YouTube version, like the free YouTube rip of this movie.
Was this released under multiple titles, or did it
was
change?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it did. Basically, it was released as House on Tombstone Hill.
Okay.
It did nothing. Troma wound up buying it, and movies like House Party and stuff were popular at the time, so they renamed it to Dead Dudes in the House, changed the cover to show like a bunch of party guys.
Yeah.
None of which are actually in the movie. And tried to release it as a horror comedy, which it is not in the least. It is a very well, actually, the gore is good, I guess, but it's a dumb movie about these people that wind up buying a house to fix it up, and it's possessed by the ghost of an old lady that killed her husband.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah.
There's shit.
Then people turn into zombies. It's weird.
There is a movie that I was trying to talk the guys into reviewing months and months ago, and I still want to do it, but now I think I need to find it again and watch it again. And there's several movies of the same name, which is what makes it so difficult to find. And then finding a place that it's streaming. It's called Game of Death. You heard of this?
That sounds really familiar.
Yeah. I think it's the one made in 2017. Yes.
Oh dang, there's like
Right. There's a
bunch
ton
of these.
of movies called Game of Death. Going back into like the 70s and 80s.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So this. Oh my God. Look at this.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
We were getting ready to leave.
Well, I figured you guys might be signing off soon, so I thought I'd just come on real quick and say hi.
That's a nice shirt. Is that
Thanks.
jack-o'-lantern?
Pumpkin.
What
Yeah.
time's this like?
How'd you call this like?
Have you been out trick or treating?
Yeah, I took my kid to a it's called a trunk or treat. It's kind of like a trick or treat thing at a drive-in.
They
Yeah,
got the
so
candy in
it-
the trunks of their car. Yeah.
Yeah. And they,
Or
they
the
do their
boot.
their cars all up.
I
Yeah,
was gonna
right.
say that's a booter treat to the bacons.
Yeah.
In the boot.
So I just love that. Cultural appropriation at its best.
Not
Love
like
it.
the
Love
Canadians where it's what you're talking about.
yeah, that's the Canadian version.
Throwing fucking
Yeah.
daggers right now.
Right now.
No.
Right now, you commoners muck bird. She's like an odd fisher wife.
So what I missed? Can you guys
No,
Actually, I was just
fucking
gonna ask
not.
Clint that Game of Death movie you're
Bullshit.
can
talking
you give me
about.
the cliff notes of the last 2 hours? Let's get.
Not really.
Well, we
it's-
spent probably half of this talking about Stephen King movies.
Oh right.
yeah.
Processed meat
Yeah.
products.
Processed
No
meat
one was waiting
products.
until you came on for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
processed meat.
we had to explain Vienna sausages to the bacons. So that
We
took a
got
little
hot
bit.
dogs.
Took a little bit.
Was it weird when they said they like beef hot dogs?
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't get
They
it.
don't know what an all beef hot dog is.
Oh gosh.
Right.
What a shame.
I
They-
know. They're
they're
all
not really
pork-
missing
they're all
out.
pork and chicken over there. No, all beef is the way to go.
No.
The turkey thing freaked me out. We fucking clipped for his dinner yesterday. It's like, why?
What did you have?
Oh,
Turkey hold up.
sausage.
What
You don't
the
do
fuck
that
is
either?
that?
Turkey
A
sausage?
fucking what?
Turkey.
A turkey hot dog.
Turkey.
That's a sausage.
That is not a hot dog.
Turkey sausage.
But even.
Turkey sausage, yeah, when you say
No,
turkey
turkey
hot
doesn't
dog.
got a fucking sausage.
Jesus Christ, nearly cracked my windows then. Bit high pitched. Good lord.
Doesn't.
Do you guys do bangers and mash, or is that Scotland?
Yes.
Yep.
That's actually really good.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
the best.
There you go.
Yeah.
I actually wanted Toad in the hole last night, but Claire went up for it.
That is a real thing. It's not a euphemism.
Oh, that's not a euphemism.
No, and I've never been really clear on what it is. I mean, if you wouldn't mind describing it. What is toad? What is toad
You know Yorkshire puddings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah,
They
like
bake
no,
them in-
like a cupcake size thing.
Yeah.
It's like a pancake batter that rises.
Yeah, well, you do it in like roasting trays. It's like one massive Yorkshire pudding
But
full
the
of
sausages
sausages
are in it, and then you serve it with like onion gravy
and mash.
and mash.
Is
Awesome.
mashed potatoes, or is that something?
Yeah.
else?
Yeah,
Okay.
With like onion gravy or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, see, that's that
Hey.
other thing they were talking about, adding unnecessary words. To them, it's just mash. To us,
Just
it's mashed
mash. Yeah, take
potatoes.
potatoes out. We know what it means.
Yeah, it speaks for itself. I mean, you don't really need to explain it
Do the
that
mash.
well.
Do the monster mash.
Yeah,
It is
and
fair
mashed
because
potato-
really we're not mashing any other vegetables, so
True.
I mean,
true.
We
true.
kind of do though.
mashed potato sandwiches.
But we
I never
mash
did that.
sweet and turnip together as well.
No, turnip and carrot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
mash
do
them
that
together.
with like salt and pepper.
That's too decadent for my blood. Mashed potato sandwiches.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's a lot of
Rich will
carbs.
Lots
put
of butter on
anything
your
in a
bread.
fucking sandwich. I swear to God, it will put anything in a
Pork
sandwich.
pie sandwich.
Oh,
A
so
steak
it's,
pie sandwich.
Okay. All right. All right.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I
Well,
show up
hey.
and people start talking
I'll say
about
that to you.
tube meat.
Yeah. Well, I think we covered this the other day. I really like the idea of meat pies. I do.
Oh,
I like
Yeah.
that
I
idea.
think we had a conversation about like Greg's pasties, didn't we? The other day
Yeah.
about like meat and potato pasties and Cornish pasties and corned beef onion potato pasties. Fuck me.
They sound awesome.
Sausage
I like
and
the
bean
idea.
pasties.
I don't really like pot pies though. Like, do you like pot pies?
Is a pot pie where you don't have a bottom, you just have a lid?
Sort of.
No,
It's
pot pie
it's
is a
almost
pie.
like soup. It's almost like soup in a pie, right? Sort of.
Like a
But do you
stew.
have
Yeah,
like
like
a
a-
pastry
yeah, like
lid
a stew.
or a bottom and a lid?
Right. A stew that you baked into a pastry. Yeah. It's the whole thing. Bottom, top.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. It's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
The entire pie.
Like I
is
think
there.
when Clint said meat pies, I think you guys were thinking more of like a tortilla.
No. When
When
we
I
did,
think of meat pies, I think
pastry.
of like the Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a pie.
Yeah.
Like the-
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd.
That's
and
a
like
meat
she's cooking
pie.
the meat pie.
Whatever meat it
Wait.
is, that's a pie.
But wait, but those pies are pot pies.
I don't
Well,
know.
yeah,
it's-
they are, but
I
we
guess
make
that's-
them into pasties. We
guess that's the
fold like a
question.
sheet of it in half and
Is a
crimp
pot
the
pie and
edges
a
and
meat
put
pie
the filling
different?
inside.
So like a hot pocket.
So it's like a half moon shape.
Fuck me, a hot pocket. Yeah, but they're like stiff and horrid like bread. No. This is pastry. This is
Oh,
like
okay.
fluffy.
Yeah, hot
like,
pocket's pastry. It's
pastry.
flaky because it has that special thing
Does
that
it?
you wrap it in before you put it in the microwave. It makes it all flaky.
Oh yeah.
You use a what with it now?
It comes in some kind of special packaging that makes the
With a microwave.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like little.
It's a microwavable
shit now.
sleeve.
What
yeah,
the
it's
fuck?
microwavable sleeve. Yeah.
no, they're delicious.
Right, anything
Slides
like
your
that
hot
should
pocket.
never touch a fucking wave ever in his life.
Oh, you're
Ever.
missing out.
Yeah. So
No, I fucking am. Trust me. It needs to be
Wait.
in an oven.
A pasty.
Yeah, he's talking about
Yeah.
putting them in the microwave.
Oh,
Tell
yeah.
him.
But you guys
Sorry,
have had a
I'm gonna-
tortilla before, right?
tortilla. Now I don't know if
We
I'm
have,
talk-
but it's
I-
not kind of the same.
Is
That
that
sounds
like
way
an
too fancy first.
is that like an
anything I've ever had.
empanada?
I don't know
Oh,
what
I
the hell
love
an empanada
empanadas.
is.
Right.
I love empanadas.
When you start
Tor-
going into the Mexican names for shit, I'm fucked. Right?
A tortilla
So,
is a meat pie that's
We
just
get like a
ground
tortilla
beef.
wrap, or
It
we'll
sounds like
get
an
like
empanada.
Yeah, but it's spicy.
Yeah.
no.
No?
Tortillas aren't spicy.
Okay. Empanadas
Just
are.
the beef. It's pretty basic.
Empanadas.
but in the
are great.
tortilla, just like the fucking outside part.
No, it's a pie. But there's the only filling is ground beef. Like it's to the brim.
Sounds great.
nice.
To the brim sounds good.
That's what she said.
Wish I had.
Anyway,
You're too rude.
no, but I thought that was just like the wrap part from what we get.
So to talk
Yeah,
about
no.
talk about food.
All our
but-
pies are basically pie
yeah.
shaped.
Pie is just pie, isn't it? Really.
How about shepherd's pie?
Shepherd's pie is great.
Shepherds or cottage? Two
Yeah, they
different
don't.
things.
That's not a thing in the
Mostly
States.
fucking confused.
I thought you were gonna say you had 2 shepherds caught in your cellar
No,
downstairs.
cottage pie isn't a shepherd's pie. Their shepherd's pie is our cottage pie.
Oh, really? They're caught.
Right. Yeah,
Our
I feel
shepherd's
he's
pie is
completely
your
right.
cottage pie. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because cottage pie is made with ground beef. Shepherd's pie is made with lamb.
I see.
Fucking is right there.
Okay. Well, then I've never had shepherd's pie.
True. Then yeah.
I've only ever had
then
cottage.
We must be having cottage pie.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you Google,
Ryan got all the points right then.
Google Cornish pasty. They're awesome.
That's what I was telling Clint about the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, that sounds nice."
I keep thinking that Richard's saying pasty.
Pasty.
Pasties are the things that go.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why.
That thing.
Yeah.
I have my
Pasties
I have my
are
jack-o'-lantern
like
pasties.
folded pastry.
Adam's got pasties on.
I got
Does he?
pasties on it. Yeah.
He fucking has us up.
Ryan has pasties on too. That's why we can't see him.
Ryan looks like death. That's why you can't see him.
Oh yeah. How are you feeling?
Bless him.
Not
Pretty
great,
rough.
but
I'm imagining. Yeah.
I'm getting better. These guys saw me when we first signed on. I'm not living
Yeah.
my best.
How's the rest of your family doing, Ryan?
We're all getting by. My
Yeah,
daughter's
they've all
just
been
walking
poorly
around like a
with it.
superhero. She doesn't even. It didn't even phase her. We only
Really?
tested her for shits and giggles, and she came up positive too. But
And it's not
Yeah.
even like affecting her.
it's
That's
not even
crazy.
affecting her. She
It's the
slept for like
female gene,
half a
mate.
day.
It's fucking strong.
Yeah.
No,
I haven't been able to taste anything for about 2
She's
or
like
3
Bruce
days now.
Willis and Unbreakable. They're like, "Have you ever been sick?" And she's like, "No." Never
Girls
took
are
a
real
fuck-
well.
Never even had a headache.
Yeah.
How do you go 45, 50 years like Bruce Willis did in that movie and just
And not
realize
even
you've never
realize
had a
he
headache?
never got sick. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You come to think of it, I've never been sick a day in my life.
Like, if I never had a headache, I'd never even think to bring up a headache because you wouldn't like.
Yeah.
You
You're
know
like,
what I
what
mean?
the fuck
Like,
is that?
I've never had a headache.
Like the first time someone mentioned a headache, that's when he should have been like, "Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I've never had one of
those.
those."
Right. Yeah. What is
Yeah,
that?
that should have been a massive red flag.
Yeah. Oh, you
And
know
then
that
who
thing where your
hasn't?
head feels like it's splitting in two? Yeah, that.
What a fall from grace that
Huh.
night had, huh?
Who hasn't tried to see how much they could lift? Like he's
Yeah,
just figuring
right.
this out when he's like 50 as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Christ, I was figuring that stuff out when I was like 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you do a little too much. You're like, help!
And I was going to say, and
Yeah.
it turned out, it turned out for me, it wasn't a lot.
Used to. I can't anymore.
I bet.
Oh,
I
I've
bet
never
you
been
left some punch.
physical like fucking anything. I'm a couch potato and I'm quite proud of it.
You seen the size of that full moon out that window?
No.
We've got the biggest, brightest full moon outside
So
our
do we.
window.
So do we, Richard. That's crazy. So do we. My son kept pointing at it because he's like,
Is
all
there
about
howling coming from the
I was
moors?
just gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that's
yeah.
so weird that the moon's full in the States and
Unfortunately,
in the UK.
no.
it is pretty crazy.
We only got a half
Right,
moon here right now in
no
Canada.
werewolf's going to get near me. I'll set the Rottweiler on. It'll be all right.
Perfect deterrent for werewolves, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, Adam, in a nutshell, and we can't really mention all the movies that we said, but
I mean,
basically, memorable endings of movies is what we've been talking about, and it's not necessarily the final scene of the movie, because a lot of times you'll have like your big scene towards the end of a film, and then you'll have like a wrap up scene after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where they're kind of trying to bring everything to a conclusion, but you've had your big scene already. So we were
Right.
kind of focusing on big scenes. One that I brought up, Seven. I know the Bacon's brought up The Thing. I came out of the gate with Hostel Part 2.
Oh, good.
From Hell brought that up. Don brought up Jaws. Let's see. Sleepaway Camp came up. Krampus came up.
Oh, that's a good one. Sleepaway
Yeah.
Camp. Wow.
Silence of the Lambs came up. Ravenous. If you remember Ravenous.
I do remember Ravenous.
Yeah.
What a weird movie.
The Big Bear Trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one where they said that like cannibalism gives you superhuman powers?
Yeah. Yeah. You get like longevity of life through
Yeah,
cannibalism. Go
yeah.
figure.
It's weird.
Yeah. So that's kind of the vein that we were taking, you know. Maybe not trying to name obvious movies. Oh, I brought up Motel Hell.
Oh, good one.
Yeah. Since we were talking about meats and things like that.
Been talking a lot about meat lately.
Yeah. But yeah.
the subject at the moment I feel is meat. I kind of don't know what classes as tube meat. I've had so many ideas, but it's like, is that tube meat? Can I go there with that?
I've still to open that tin of burgers as well.
Oh,
Tin of
I would
burgers.
crush that. I would crush that tin of burgers.
You know,
I've been tempted a few times, but then I think, well,
Well-
if I open it, it could have like a green mist come out of
My-
it, and that'll just put me off.
Before
Yeah, that's how a lot of the movies that we watch start.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's perfect.
Oh, that reminds me of a movie that I watched recently. I was trying to talk Don into doing a review of it with me. called Cooties. Have you seen that?
I
I've
love
not
that
seen
movie.
it.
I've heard of it. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
Cooties.
I love
Cooties.
Cooties.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
not
yeah.
seen it, but I've heard of it.
It's an infected chicken nugget served at an elementary school, and it turns the
Oh,
children.
don't spoil my chicken nuggets, man. They're like my favorite thing in life.
It turns the children into like human, cannibalistic zombies, and
That's
it's
awesome.
actually pretty cool.
That sounds awesome.
Right down.
It's got
on.
it's got like Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood's in it. Yeah, he's a
Dwight
he's a
from The
substitute
Office.
teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, Dwight from The Office. You're right.
dual rear wheel, dual
Real.
Stop for a drink, you poo.
There's a reason why you just call them dualies.
Yeah, dualies. Dual rear wheels. He just couldn't say it. Good movie though. Get a chance to check that one out.
Yeah, on the list.
Looking to see if it's streaming
Actually,
anywhere.
That movie's got a pretty great ending too. I won't. They haven't
It
seen
might
it,
be
so I
on
won't
Tubi.
spoil it. But
I want to say that's where I saw it.
It's on Peacock. Oh yeah, it's all kinds of places.
Yeah.
Prime Video. Sweet. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
And right now, it's just what the picture I'm looking at is like some girl looking through like a fence, and her face
Yeah.
is all like nasty and gnarly and chewed up.
Yeah.
She must have eaten one of the
Chicken nuggets. Yeah.
chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it started with one chicken nugget, but then of course, the other kids got infected through
so
bites.
many kids get the shit kicked out of them in that movie,
Oh, it's crazy.
and they're actual child actors. It's hilarious.
Yeah. So when you came in, I was talking about Game of Death. Game of Death from 2017.
And death.
That one, that's a movie I wanted to do a review of, because I feel like it's an underappreciated horror film.
That's the one with the board game, right?
That's the one with the board game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So like,
2017.
yeah, 2017. So some teenagers like at a pool party that they're throwing, like drinking, smoking dope, that sort of thing. And
What you mean, like really out of normal movie?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like a normal, what you would expect, like kids that age to be doing. And like somebody just finds this game in the house called Game of Death. They pull it out. They're fucking around. They decide to play. Everybody's got to push a button on the game. You know what I mean? Basically at the same time. And next thing you know, it like, I guess it like pricks their fingers and takes a little bit of blood from them, and like a freaking timer starts on the game, and it like kicks out a card that tells them, okay, somebody has to die before the timer runs out, or the game's going to pick somebody, and more or less you have to kill one of your friends. Of course, they're like, what the fuck? So they don't do anything. They let the timer run out and somebody's head explodes.
Nice.
So
I like it.
it gets way crazier after that, is all
That
all
sounds
I'll
great.
really say about it. Yeah. It's a freaking cool ass movie. So like I need to go
I've
back.
never
and
heard
watch
of
it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, not many people have, which and I only heard about it because, being part of these internet movie groups and so forth, somebody said, I just watched this and it was awesome. I was like, you know what? I'm in. I'm going to watch it. And I watched it, and sure enough, it was freaking awesome. And now I got to find it again because
That is awesome.
I want to see it again, and then I want to do like a show on it.
One of the
Did we
best
just say
things that
that-
I've
Prime. It was, but then their Prime's different. Every region Prime's different.
Yeah, you might have to look for it. It might not be easy to find.
it's on Tubi.
Is it right now?
We don't have that.
I think so.
We don't have that.
Yeah, man's only come up with Game of Death by my trainee, Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
That's what popped up for me. And I had
yeah.
to put
You'll have
20
to
I had
search
put
it 2017
Yeah,
because it's
I've
very
got it.
very recent movie.
I believe it's Tubi.
I've got like a trailer
Film
for it.
explained in Hindi. He's got.
Oh, it's explained in Hindi, so I'll understand that way.
They don't have Tubi in England, correct?
No.
No.
We don't have half the stuff, and even like our Netflix, Prime, Disney, everything else different stuff to yours.
That sucks.
I need to
Shudder
get like one
is
of them
different as well.
VPN things, but I don't understand anything to do with it.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
We're old. That's the problem.
Is
I
that the
just get
problem?
my movies for free the old-fashioned way.
Oh, yeah.
We used to have Kodi app on our Fire Stick, which was great, but now the bills have gone down. We've got a couple of other servers, but it's still like not great to find stuff free.
Is it Plex we got? Is it Plex?
I think it's Plex we've got. I don't know.
That's probably the only one we've been able to find.
Is it Plex? There's one that he's got that I
We have Plex. I have Plex.
Yeah, I have Plex.
Yeah, I've got that. I've managed to get that, but
I don't pay for it. I have the free version.
Yeah, but
yeah,
again, your region's different to ours when you search.
I don't
it.
understand how Plex works.
Yeah.
Even our Shudder search on Prime is really fucking hard.
well, there ain't no search.
Yeah, there's no search bar. It's weird as fuck.
Oh, interesting.
English fucking backwards fucking.
When you go on
shit,
Shudder,
innit?
can you type in what you want to find?
Is Game of Death on Shudder?
I don't know. I'm not on my fucking TV.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I have Shudder.
I mean, I've got Shudder, but if it's the same thing, is regions are different. As I say, your stuff's different to ours. Like we didn't get Mutant Driving, we got no Billy Bob.
Oh.
Billy Joe.
Yeah, it's
Bill-
Shudder.
Bill- no,
Is it? Yeah, but that's saying it there. Is it on English?
Joe Bob. Joe Bob.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Game of Death is on Shudder.
It says it to you.
Well, here it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Just
looking
put
at it right
UK
now.
on the search. Because it's different, honestly.
Yeah, you'll have to check.
It's
You'll have to
there.
check yours.
Is that somebody fighting outside?
I'm not sure. Could be. Saturday night.
No.
Yeah, it's like regions are different. Like we don't get a lot of Netflix stuff or like. Does that say it's there?
It doesn't say that.
No.
Oh yeah, there. Game of Death.
Yeah,
Free-
but just
free
say
on court,
UK.
Shudder.
Yeah.
Yeah, UK.
No, it says must include UK. It doesn't.
Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, we can't get that.
Son of a bitch.
Our regions are different for all our servers to yours. We get different choices.
Tell you this,
I'll
the
find
choice
it
of stuff
somewhere.
we get to watch is just.
I'll steal it somewhere. Be fine.
Oh, I've got it in Canada.
Do you?
Yeah, usually I don't get a lot of the stuff either, but I got that.
Yeah. Yeah, you already told us you ain't got no peacocks in Canada.
No,
Yeah.
no
We
peacock.
don't have that either.
What? Peacock?
No, we don't have Peacock. No,
Can't put sober.
shut up. No, we don't have that either.
Oh, is that-
Look at this shit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Or not.
Oh. Oh, they're outside, no less.
Did they butt dial us?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, I hear a
Oh,
creepy
I heard a
laugh.
hi.
What the hell?
Hey!
Whoa. They're like in
They had
a
a-
circus.
They had a haunt.
They're at a haunt.
We are
Oh, nice.
we are currently at a hunt, and we're
Oh,
trying to-
yeah.
Who's
so
on?
that is why we are
Oh,
not
okay.
here tonight, and we miss you guys very much. But we're trying to get light. Hold on, where's?
Oh, yeah, there we
Right.
can kind of see you now. Oh,
Yeah, we
you're gone
see you.
again. There you are.
See the ghostly figures.
Yes, there's a lot of we're actually like getting ready to go into the
Haunted Manor.
Oh, sweet. Oh.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Where's Don
Uh,
tonight?
Hopefully
No
it's
Don.
not like Hell House. Don wasn't feeling well. He stopped in for a bit, but he left.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
Now we were going in.
Oh,
Awesome. I'm so jealous.
we
Oh,
found
it's-
light.
you're Smurfs.
We are.
That's awesome.
As you can see, there's like there's an amusement park, but then there's like a haunted, and there's
Yeah.
6 attractions. So
That place looks
it's-
amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty decent. You know, I go every year, but so I brought other friends with me, and so Chris hasn't
Sweet.
gone in like 10 years or something. So,
That
Cool.
looks awesome.
but do not see Terrifier 2. By
Oh.
by all means. I mean, I guess watch it because like it's one of those things where like, you know, if everyone tells you it's horrible and you don't watch it for yourself, you're kind of left wondering, well, what if this was like my movie? But
Yeah.
we definitely drove an hour because it was in limited theaters. So they only released it to 600 theaters in the U.S. So we drove about an hour to go see it, and we were vastly disappointed. So
Oh.
It was
It's a bummer.
hot garbage.
yeah, it was.
Hot garbage.
All right, we're going into even darker room.
Yeah.
But we did want to get on and just say hi and
We
say
miss
that
you
we
guys.
miss you guys, and you know, it's just that month. You know what I mean? It's the October month, so
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
it can be a little challenging. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice to see you guys. Happy Halloween.
Well, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the
Thanks.
haunt.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
all right,
Enjoy. Jealous.
we'll talk soon. Okay,
Till next
bye.
All right.
Bye, guys. Yep, they're gone.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
so
that-
jealous.
Yeah. There for a second, they looked like they were in the Blue Man Group or something. Huh.
We don't get anything like that.
No, do you know we get nothing like that in this country?
You need to get out of
Nothing.
that. You need to get out of that shithole.
We watch old haunts and stuff from America.
I watch haunt like videos all the
We
time.
watched
don't
the
get
Grim
that.
Life Collective one today
Yeah.
that was on YouTube. That was
I
a cool
can't
place.
remember which one it was. I think it was Dead End or something, but it was just so
Yeah.
good.
Do you remember that?
We don't get like we have the old one now. Maybe I'd say there's maybe 5 major haunts in the whole country,
Wow.
I
and
gotta
they
take my
open for
daughter
like maybe
to
a week over Halloween, and that's it. That's it.
in a couple of weeks. I'm taking my. Oh, I think it actually might be the weekend of the Hellraiser one. I don't even know if I'll be here for that now. I'm taking my daughter to
What?
Canada's Wonderland. They convert the whole amusement park into a
Go.
haunted house
Do
attraction.
it. Enjoy it.
Hell,
Fuck us lot.
And
Oh
missed
no, wait.
the
It might be the weekend of
Hellraiser.
the. It might be the weekend of the 29th. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I'm not sure.
Gonna say you of all
You
people
know what? You have the opportunity. You go.
can't
Fucking
miss
man.
the
Fuck us
Hellraiser
lot.
talk.
It was Hell's Gate we watched tonight on Grim Life Collective.
Hell's Gate. I don't know where that is.
Hmm.
It was sick though. We don't have it like that. We have fuck all like that. It's really quite fucking annoying.
Fuck all. I love that phrase.
But we don't really do fucking Halloween. It's
Yeah.
like it's only the last like 15, 20 years that like our country's kind of done it.
Yeah.
And even then, like what, last 10 years we can actually buy Halloween things.
Really?
Ah,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they don't know about the pumpkin thing, do they?
It's in Chicago.
Right. So when we were kids, pumpkins
I'll be
were
right back, guys.
in this country.
okay.
If you guys are done by the time I get back, nice seeing you. But I'll check back in here in a couple minutes.
All right, man.
Oh, we'll be here.
Bye, buddy.
Yeah, we never used to get pumpkins until the last few years.
Yeah.
So when we was kids, our jack-o'-lanterns, we used to make them out of turnips.
We're not even joking. Google it if you don't believe us.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
it's
one of those things I
crazy.
thought was a joke until I looked it up.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like we didn't get them imported. We didn't grow them here or anything.
You can imagine being a kid trying to hollow out a turnip.
I
Them things are
remember-
rock hard.
Maybe about 15 years ago when we first started doing parties and stuff, and we managed to get a hold of them. We were like so fucking happy and excited. It was crazy. And that was like 15 years ago.
Wow.
But we do have a pumpkin.
Look
I have
at
loads. I've got my
that.
little ones. I have my tiny ones because like the fucking cutest ever.
Love it.
They're so cute. Look how cute they
I
are.
know what little white one.
They're real. They're
The
just
real.
cute.
Very cool.
But yeah, it's weird for us. It's like we never like even down to anything to do with anything costume wise, decoration wise, yard decorations like you have. We have nothing like that.
So what we'll do is next time we go into town,
We'll
I'll,
actually show you what we have. It's like
I'll take
tiny.
you a photograph of like a Halloween section in one of our
Yeah.
main stores.
I think there's 2 Spirit
It's a fucking
Halloweens
joke.
in this country. Only 2 in this country. One in central London and one in Manchester, I think.
Okay.
In the whole country.
It's shit.
2 Spirit Halloweens.
Wow. Fuck, we got 2 in a town.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Oh, it's terrible.
We have nothing like that. I say there's maybe like 5 major haunts in the country that are open for a week.
Yeah.
I got one a few towns over, but that's the only one I'm aware of.
You see a few towns over, yeah. But like, we're talking, what, 2-hour drive for one?
At least.
At least.
I keep forgetting how small the country is.
Mm.
2 hours
It's
just gets you a
small,
little
and we
further down the
kind of
road in my province.
We kind of don't do Halloween until, I say, last like fucking 15 years. It's never been a thing, has it?
No. We've always done it.
Like, yeah, we always did it, but like, it was never. I don't know. It's just not a holiday that we ever fucking
No.
embrace in our country. It's weird. I hate it.
They put all the Christmas stuff out in the shops here before any Halloween stuff goes out.
Yeah, Christmas stuff's out already.
You celebrate Sam Hain instead.
No, this is the point. It was like everything like that was completely pushed down.
It's like a Celtic.
I mean,
thing.
we were kids in the 70s. And like, it wasn't even a thing, was it?
No.
Really?
No.
Bonfire night's a bigger thing.
Think
Guy
about it.
Fawkes.
Halloween is like it's amazing that it exists. Like
Yeah.
it's the
I
only
think it's
major
awesome.
holiday that doesn't have like any kind of like religious connotation to it. It just kind of like is its own thing.
But it depends what you call religion.
Yeah.
Because as you say, Samhain,
Right.
which is
right.
essentially the same season, which are you going to class Wicca as a religion or not? That's the thing.
Well, it's basically the only holiday in this neck of the woods that isn't based on some kind of Christian tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into Christian tradition.
No.
Yeah.
I guess Thanksgiving.
Well, They hijacked it. They started calling it All Saints Day. You know what
Right.
I mean?
It's
But like
not-
it just, but it's like a national thing. People like embrace like gory, scary shit, and it's like kind of cool that like it's like a minor miracle that it even exists.
I totally agree, and we didn't catch on to it. This is the problem. Even now, we are not caught onto it in this country.
No.
If you're not into anything like that, then it's not a huge thing. It's like this country never caught onto it and made it into something else. Even though, essentially, when we look at our kind of like Wicca pagan fucking roots, then really we should have been the ones that did.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Being weird British folks and all that.
Mm.
My laptop's dying.
Oh,
So, anyhow, I don't even know what we're talking about.
I think we were doing one more round, but I don't even know if we started it.
Did we? Did we not? Okay.
Oh no, wait! You mentioned was Game of Death yours? No, that was just a movie you had brought up.
Yeah, I was randomly mentioning movies that I thought were good.
And I
But if we're
guess,
talking about endings, let me give you The Descent.
Are you talking the original ending, or are you talking about the
Oh, yeah, there's two.
American ending?
I think you're probably talking about the fake out ending.
The fake out ending.
What I specifically recall is her slamming that climbing axe into her friend's leg and like climbing up that very steep incline to escape.
Yep.
To me, that's what I consider to be the ending of that film. Even though there's a scene after that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's.
I was doing the same thing.
I'm kind of going with the whole point of like thinking she's like out of there and then not being as the ending.
Yeah, depending on which ending you watch. One of them is she makes it to
she gets to the car.
She makes it to the car, and then she sees her dead friend in the car and screams.
Yeah. Right.
That's where the American version ended.
Okay. Is that where she works?
And then if you watch the original ending, it cuts back to her in the cave, and you realize she still hasn't gotten out.
Yeah, I think that's sick.
See, there's one I've seen. I remember that bit.
I like that.
Yeah. Very bleak.
You fucking Blake, man. I'm kind of worried about you. You need like to send your hooks and stuff like teddies and shit because like you're really Blake right now.
Even though my name says otherwise, I like unhappy ending.
Jesus. I got to remember to start reading the names. Clint, the end of all things.
Jesus.
I got to get more creative with my name.
I know. Well, you didn't see Dawn's earlier.
No, what?
It was.
I didn't see Dawn's actually.
It was End Dawn. So it was like End On.
And done.
We was trying to think of one that went with end bacon.
But what?
Well, you know.
You guys really missed an opportunity to call yourselves the new Baconings in the beginnings episode.
Oh my God! Wow.
I like that.
This is why we're kind of like behind on every single one.
We need to get more creative, man.
We do. It's true.
Well, I mean, you tried during the soundtrack one with tubular bacons, but I was like, is that?
Yeah,
I like that.
That was
I like that.
But I think that's why Don kept saying tube steak the whole way through the stream.
Yeah.
And then, like within days, we had the tube meat thing come out. So I don't...
That threw me.
Coincidence?
Fucking, that just threw me completely.
Whose page is that? Is that your page?
It's Ryan's. It's Ryan's around.
That's Adam's.
It's Adam's.
I thought,
Yeah, it's a long story.
Mate, I'm there for it. It's just like I've been considering what is tube meat at this point. I have so many ideas, but it's like we've had spam in there. It's not essentially tube meat; it's canned meat.
Look,
I'm
you
kind
don't
of
have to
like
worry about breaking any rolls.
Beef
or
paste
anything.
is a thing that I'm fucking down with.
It's like I mentioned, a can is just a tube. It just has a roof and a floor.
Right.
Yeah.
But what about if it's in a jar?
Yeah.
The jar is a glass tube.
Right, we're good then. We're good. We're fucking good.
Yeah. And
everything's
I have ways to go.
We're technically tubes.
It's really a processed meat.
Yeah.
Can't be a bit of processed meat. She said.
That's really the soul of the group is processed meat. Sorry.
Yeah. So technically, one of the last things I put in the group didn't really fit because it's not a delicious tubed meat. It's a disgusting fermented fish.
That's even better.
In a can.
Oh, put that stuff in.
Yeah. But I only put it up there because I remembered it being absolutely disgusting. And like every single video I ever see of somebody opening a can.
Is that Norwegian fucking
That's the one I was
shit?
on about.
Yeah.
I was going to put some of that in. And Claire said, no, you can't do that.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah. And every time it's so fucked up. Like the can is swollen. Like there's something wrong with what's inside.
That's Swedish
packed
fish,
with
right?
flavor.
Yeah. like, so as soon as they hit it with the can opener and the gas starts coming out, everybody's like,
Oh,
"Help,
fuck.
help."
Yeah, I'm like,
Surstroming or Surstroming
Yeah,
or whatever.
so
Oh,
strong.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen people on
disgusting.
YouTube. Yeah, they can't even like, let alone try to eat it. As soon as the can gets open
Oh, it's just
and the
fucking
Knox,
all. Oh, no.
the
Just
gas,
fucking no.
It's so
like
good.
they start like vomiting.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the
Just
gag
no.
reflex starts going, and
So that was the first thing I thought of to put in there. And I said, "Oh no, it's not the same thing." So I didn't bother.
I think it was just more my own fucking personal issue with it.
I'm curious if I could get away with it right now to prove that I couldn't taste
Oh.
or smell. I drank.
Oh, your super strength. Yes, I
yeah,
forgot.
I drank tuna juice and
Yeah,
malt vinegar.
mate, I'm sorry, that's wrong. So wrong.
I just googled what it smells like, and it says it creates
Death?
a strong rotten
As
egg.
someone who was like,
Hold on. It smells like what?
Rotten egg.
Rotten egg.
So sulfur.
Yeah.
It's like eating your own fats. Then that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Sounds good to me.
no, seriously, like, I've got one of those stomachs where it's like, the thought of certain things can make me, like, gag rather than actual things. Like, I could convince myself to gag over the thought of something rather than actually eating something or ingesting something or having something in my mouth.
Yeah.
Really? Is that where we're going?
What are you trying to portray right now?
Just stuff.
Can we move back to
Moving
the
swiftly on.
Moving swiftly fucking on.
That girl on TikTok doesn't have that problem. Those videos that Mike
Oh,
keeps posting.
right. Oh, she's one of yours, Leah Shakiva. The competition eater.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, she has a TikTok channel. She also has a YouTube channel. Yeah. But on TikTok,
You showed me her.
she likes to swallow things whole.
You've seen it.
Awesome. I'll check that out. Right now.
Right now.
I'm not Richard's fucking Saturday Night Sorry.
Well, it's Mike's fault. Mike keeps posting the shit in the group. And like he's like, I can't stop watching this. And it's literally her taking hot dogs from a jar and like swallowing them in like no bites, just down the gullet.
Can you even taste it if you eat it like that? You probably don't even taste it. It's just like swallowing a big pill.
I don't think that was the point of it, is to get the taste of it.
A big hot dog shaped pill.
No.
Bless you.
No.
I mean, all pills are kind of hot dog shaped.
But the control is amazing because she'll do that and then she'll pull the fucking thing back out.
Yeah. It's true.
Clint, are you being rude?
No.
That sounds
just
so rude.
watch, you'll see it.
How she's being rude? He's awake.
It's alright, he's getting the video up right now. I'm fucking there, aren't I?
Yeah, most of us can't brush our teeth without gagging.
No. Do you know what? Rich can't brush his teeth without gagging either.
No,
like even if like pills are big enough, I have a tough time.
Yeah, those hot dog shaped pills.
They do. They look like hot dogs.
Do they?
Pills?
Yeah.
I mean, not like a
depends.
Tylenol. Well, some Tylenol do.
So we don't have Tylenol.
This woman we're talking about, is she British?
Acetaminophen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
One of my favorite videos I saw of hers on her YouTube channel. She did an eating competition video with Eddie Hall from the World's Strongest Man competition. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a fish and chips challenge, and she kicked the shit out of him.
That's interesting. Fish and chips.
Yeah. Actually, I think there might be a TikTok on her channel that has Eddie Hall in it.
Look at that.
I think he's found it here.
I've
Just
got Eddie Hall, yeah.
talk amongst yourselves.
That one's funny.
Do you guys need a moment while you watch that woman swallow thing?
Fucking adverts on YouTube. Jesus
anyway.
Christ.
All right. So what did I say?
Descent.
Descent, yes.
Really?
And we
That sounds like
decided
3
it
hours ago.
was probably the American version I was watching.
You never saw the ending where she's back in the cave?
No.
That guy did The Descent in Dog Soldiers. The same filmmaker. And then like he just dropped
Give me
off
a
the face
werewolf
of the earth.
movie.
No, he made other movies. It's just
He
nobody,
did, but they all
nobody liked
sucked.
those ones.
Yeah, but nobody saw him, right?
Yeah, but
He also did The Descent Part 2.
Oh.
I don't think he like. I think he was a producer on that. I don't think he like directed it.
Oh, he didn't direct it? I thought
I
he
don't
did.
think so.
But now
I
that you
think he was,
mention it, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Neil Marshall, right?
yeah, was it? Yeah, I think you're right. Like 2 great movies, and then just
Yeah.
Jeez.
I like the first one better than the second one.
for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, the second one wasn't bad.
That first one, man, I still say to this day, they shouldn't have marketed it that there were monsters in that cave because they kind of gave it away in the marketing. They should have just had people think it was about women trying to like find their way out of a cave, and then like during the middle point when like you finally see that monster like sipping out of a puddle or something, people would have shit themselves. Like,
Exactly.
what a reveal!
Yeah.
That fish is not one fish.
That
That's
is.
That
Still
isn't one
watching
fish.
it.
It's a big cod.
Do you like
It's
the Descent,
not.
Ryan?
In
Oh,
cod.
yeah.
Can't
No, I
have
really
cod.
like
It's got
it.
worms in it.
Cod in cod we trust.
Can't have cod.
I hate the second one, though.
Worms in it.
I can't
I
get.
don't
I've tried
remember
watching it a
anything
couple.
about the second one. I don't remember much about it.
It's more people go in the cave.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, but it turns out that Juno's still alive. That
Oh,
was the big
right.
twist in the second one.
Juno, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they basically just revisited the first movie.
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah.
change too much. It was just the first movie told again, but not as good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Bacons,
Yes.
Yes.
would you like to share an ending with us from your list?
I've only got one left and it's really crap.
I think we've done them all, right?
I've got one left and it's really crap.
Which one?
It's all right. I think we're wrapping this up.
Go for it.
Unless we want to talk about more
To be
tubed
incredibly
meats.
generic, I don't know there's people in this room who really don't like it.
Why?
But Scream, iconic Gale Weathers as it pulls out away from the house at the end. The roundup of the whole fucking scene again is replicated in Scream 5 or Scream reboot or whatever you fucking want to
Or
call it.
5 cream.
Maybe.
5 cream.
I think there's a parody fucking porn movie right there with that statement. But there you go.
5 cream.
Well, that's the way they did the posters.
5 cream.
But yeah, that pull-out shot. The pull, that's the only thing
The
that's going to be
pull-out
pulled out
shot
tonight.
in 5
But yeah,
Full
No.
shot at 5 cream.
it's generic and it's shit, but yeah. The way they fucking did it.
Talk about a
It was
happy
cool
ending.
at the time and
Yeah.
they replicated it in the recent one. It worked. It was good.
And you get that quick little flash at the end of the knife.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Russell
Like
Stinger.
it sets it up for next. But then you could go to Stab for that. Even though it's not a real franchise, it kind of is.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the movie within the movie.
Mm.
Yeah. I always thought that was kind of cool that they did
Yeah.
that.
People
wish they had
dish them,
kept the,
but they're great, you know?
Mhm.
I wish it Scream 2, you know how it's the same like pull-out thing with like pulling away from Sydney, going up seeing the campus?
Mhm.
Two's my least favorite, and it's an unpopular choice, but I hate two.
No, I hate it too. But the way it was supposed to end, it was supposed to continue pulling up until it got to a tower, and it actually showed another ghost face, like at the top of the tower, staring down
Yeah.
at everybody.
Hmm.
That was supposed to be, and that was supposed to lead into the fact, like with Scream 3, and there's another killer who's been there all along, but they did not do that.
Yeah, it's always a premise, isn't it, with each one? There's always somebody else, an extra killer, whether it's 2, 3, or whatever, of different ones. I don't know. It's like fucking Roman. Right, well, I'm not going on there. Not going on Scream Round. Let's go back.
That Sidney Prescott sure does have a lot of people that wants to kill her.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's fucking amazing, I'm afraid. Fun girl.
If she's so amazing, why does all these people want to turn into Ghostface and go after her?
Yeah, but why is she not dead?
Jealousy.
They're just going to say they're jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, haters, man.
Tell me all about it. I know all about the haters, man.
Adam is constantly
You
fighting
do.
off Ghostface
Jesus
killers.
Christ. Fucking hell.
Ghostface killers. Hell yeah.
Ghostface versus Slutty would not stand a fucking chance on it.
Well, technically, I think you could do it because the costume itself is, there's no copyright. Well, I guess you'd have to get the copyright from whoever invented the
I
costume, but
think
that would
it's the
probably be a lot
words you
cheaper
use
than.
rather than the visuals. It'd be the words you use.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
because
didn't
that's
invent
why-
Ghostface for like I remember seeing that mask
Yeah.
before the movie.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why
me too.
if you play the video game Dead by Daylight, it's never referred to as the Scream, like as the Scream guy or the Scream killer.
Ghostface.
It's just called Ghostface, and
Yeah.
it's because the video game couldn't get the rights to the movies, but they did get the rights to the costume.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like your biggest problem would be with anything like that, as I say, if you using the names.
No, and if you read they have character bios for all these, because they have like Michael Myers and Pinhead and everything in them. But if you read the bio for Ghostface, it doesn't mention anything about the Scream movies. They make up some random backstory.
Interesting.
Kind of makes sense though, because it was like a costume well before it was picked with it.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah, we have that with like the turned around fucking mask for fucking Michael and shit. But like it was different because like the Ghostface mask, as far as I remember, bearing in mind we're English, different. As far as I know, it was on your fucking shelves for years
Oh yeah, no, it's been around forever.
before anything like that came along.
But yeah, that's your
And I
random.
remember us having
Scream
it before
trivia
it
for the
came
night.
along, but like barely.
All right, I got
think
one
it
more in
about-
me. Oh,
We're literally about calling it Ghostface or anything to do with Scream now that would be a copyright issue rather than visuals. Personally,
yeah, I don't know how it would work. I know you'd have to at least get the rights to the mask. What?
What was that?
Somebody just
I don't know
opened
what
their
people should-
any fan.
I thought that was you guys. That wasn't you guys?
Not
No,
us.
it's not us.
Okay.
Only
Right.
fan. I said any fans.
OnlyFans, yeah. I was logging in. Sorry.
It's only a matter of time, Myers. You know you're gonna go on there.
yeah.
You fucking know you are.
Yeah.
That fucking bus driver thing with the fucking both side that Rich was telling you about today, mate. You're there. I know you are.
See, I've done that thing when we was raising money to go and fight abroad. Because you don't get no sponsorship in this country. I've done it where I've been like a waiter in like a thong, a dicky bow. It's a nightmare. I've been there and done it, mate.
Oh, it's such a fucking hard life being dressed half naked all the time for work. Jesus Christ, how would you deal with it?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I bet it was
Oh,
terrible.
it was
Oh
really
my
Yeah.
god, that fucking hardship.
It wasn't nice.
I was gonna say I got it harder. I have to put on all my
Random
clothes
women
before I go
rubbing
to work.
baby oil all over
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Oh, how awful.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the stuff of
The
nightmares.
hardship.
Wearing a thong. That must be terrible. Every time you fart, it sounds like you're blowing through a kazoo.
Yeah.
No, that's usually me.
Okay. So we went Scream,
Off topic again.
and we are back at Canadian Boy Ryan. You said you got one more.
Yeah,
What?
and then I'm calling her quits.
You gotta cut out. I got you.
I passed by my DVD collection on the way back from the bathroom because I had no idea what I was going to pick, and I actually found 2 movies. But
Oh.
I'm going to go with Sunshine from Danny Boyle. Nobody's seen.
No,
How
I've
many-
seen it.
I was just going to say the amount of movies I've picked tonight that I get blank stares from everybody.
But I can't. I just remember it being very similar
was
to like
that?
Event Horizon.
Only a bit of it. So the
remember a guy
gist of
with
the
a cut up
movie
face.
is the sun's about to burn out or something. I can't remember exactly, but it's a crew that's going to. They have to get to a certain distance to the sun so they can launch a nuke that will like spark the sun back up again.
Hmm.
And it's a pretty it's Danny Boyle, so it's a pretty looking movie. And it's just your run of the mill kind of. I would almost say like a sci-fi space drama.
Yeah.
Up until
but
about the last act, when it's discovered there was a previous ship that tried this and they failed. It's discovered that they find the old ship, check it out, weird stuff starts happening. There was a guy that survived and he got on their ship, and the last act of the movie, it becomes like this shaky cam slasher flick with this horribly burned man chasing everybody through the spaceship and starting to kill them off one by one.
wow.
It comes way out of left field, and the entire tone of the movie completely shifts.
Wow. That's
So
cool.
if you have not seen it, I do recommend it. It's really well
Sunshine.
done. Yeah, Danny Boyle. He did 28 Days Later, Train Spotting.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured that would get Rich to look up.
It was called Little
This
Miss
is Train
Sunshine.
Spotting,
here in the
I do,
Train
States.
but
Spotting is
the-
awesome. I love
Yeah,
that.
but there's one scene in it I can't watch.
Huh. That's interesting.
Which
Yeah,
is unusual for me, as we all know. But there's one scene in Train Spotting I can't watch.
Wow.
It's
Interesting.
pretty brutal. It depends if you're like a bit of a sap like me.
Yeah,
Thank-
it other than the final act being a slasher flick, it sounds almost like a disaster flick when we had a whole bunch of those here. Like the Core.
Yeah, I was going to say, take it. Yeah, it's kind of like The Core or Armageddon or something like that, but
yeah.
without all the, there's no action. Other than I think there's one scene where there's something. Oh no, and again, that's after. Yeah, never mind. No, it's pretty bland. It's a very dialogue-heavy movie. Up until that point.
Wow.
It's very bland. And Ryan recommends it.
Bland is the wrong word. It's just
It's the Vienna
subdued.
sausage.
You're in the
I don't
mood
know
for
how
a
to
bland
describe
film. And
I
sometimes
mean,
I
visually,
am,
it's
actually.
beautiful.
Sometimes I do want a bland movie.
Oh,
It's not. What I'm trying to say is basically up until the point that this guy shows up, it is. I would very much call this a horror movie. And up
Yeah.
until the last third, though, there is nothing about it that makes you think it's a horror movie.
Have you guys seen the Hangout Bunch chat?
The what?
The Hangout Bunch chat? Abby's just posted
Send a
it.
message.
I see worms in my cod.
Never.
The fuck is that?
Straight after.
Oh
No,
no!
Abby's just commented on it. Put, sorry, I missed out. A dear friend of mine passed away suddenly at Comic Con today.
Oh. That sucks. Nothing good happening
Passed away at Comic Con.
at the Comic Con.
That's what it says, yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel real bad because I literally just pressed enter
Yeah.
on sending that
About
message.
Same time as messages are going over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't mean to.
Oh.
That's well.
Yeah. That sucks. Yeah. Nobody can catch a break right now.
You know, it's just been like that for everyone recently. It's pretty
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last couple of years, man, it's just been weird, man.
Yeah.
But a new day on the other side and all that.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah.
If you haven't
Unless-
got positive, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Says me, the Grinch.
I mean, Abby doesn't have the best time herself anyway, does she? Then
Yeah, we've all been through it. And it's like it's bad shit how good people have bad shit happen. That's the worst part.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, Adam, I think we'll have you finish it out.
Go for
All
it.
Since you haven't had a chance to give us one.
Well, I came on so late. Like I said, I
That's
just
what she
wanted to
says.
say hi or whatever.
Oh,
Just wanted to pop on and say hi. But I don't want to end on like a downer. I have one in mind, but I don't want to.
Half the movies we've been mentioning have been downers.
Yeah.
Hey, we
All
can
right. Well,
appreciate the down.
I'm gonna go with the ending. It was like the first dark ending I had ever seen as a kid, and it like hit me in the gut. I remember the original Night of the Living Dead, when after surviving the zombie onslaught, and it's the morning, and the sheriff and his crew are cleaning up the zombies, and Ben, who had been hiding in the cellar at that point,
About this.
and he like emerges, and they think he's a zombie, and they just give him the headshot and like take him out because they don't realize that he's like the last human survivor of the house. And it's just and then it's just the credits roll, and it's just like they get the hooks, and they're like throwing them on the fire with the rest of the zombies and stuff. It's just brutal.
Yeah. No, it seriously is a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Now I can imagine why that one would have stuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don had brought up well, he kind of cheated, did too. He brought that up, and he brought up the 1990 version.
He touched on the original, but yeah, we discussed the 90s one more.
Yeah, at length about
Okay. Well,
Cooper getting
that's what
shot.
you get when you pop on late.
Hey, that's all right. No,
But we didn't get a chance to talk about the original.
It's a good one, and I think it's fair to bring it up again. So yeah, we didn't spend enough time on the original. Yeah, that was one of those that always stuck with me too. That movie in general was just so different for its time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's almost filmed like it's like a documentary. Like I'm sort of obsessed with that movie. I love it.
Yeah, and for the time period, you didn't have a lot of like black men as leading characters, and that one was outside of the box.
Yep.
You know, in its time, you know, and even decades later. You know what I mean? That wasn't common. It's just an overall great film, and I think you know, George Romero in general was really underappreciated. You know, I mean, we appreciate him, you know, and people who followed his movies. I mean, fuck, I even like Monkey Shines. You know what I mean? But yeah, that I think even though it wasn't good for them, that movie going public domain, I think it was good for his message.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The fact that it was so widespread. I mean, everyone saw it because it was public domain. You could show it anywhere, and people would see that. And even though it was a horror movie, they were still getting the undertones of what he was trying to do with that film. But yeah, that was the biggest mind fuck of the whole movie. Was, you know, your lead character who is making basically all the right decisions, you know, from start to finish. Just finally, when everything goes to hell,
for him to go out the way that he did.
Yeah, he holes up in the basement, you know, just very, you know, skulk like, comes out of the basement, you know, when dawn is approaching, just to catch a headshot, you know, from the good guys,
Right.
you know. Yeah, it maybe that's where my love of bleak endings came from.
It's a good one.
Don't have to worry about you with your fucking bleak endings, mate.
Yeah, it's yeah, fucking great movie. It's a good pick.
Yeah, cool. Absolutely.
I was going to bring up Halloween 5 when Michael Myers gets rescued from the prison cell, but I already went on a tirade
you fucking
about that.
should have. You should have. Fuck. Don brought up Halloween 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
And one.
Man in Black.
I was just going to say some of his last words to us tonight were, "Nobody better bring up Halloween 5."
Yeah, absolutely. It was.
Yeah.
And then he fucked off.
That's right. It's perfect.
Yeah, because we're going to bitch slap a motherfucker or something.
Yeah, something. And then he fucked off.
Yeah.
I almost brought it up myself before he said that, because I was thinking, how many other horror movies end with a guy with cowboy boots and a trench coat walking into a prison with a freaking Tommy gun?
Blew my mind.
True.
Who was it?
Yeah, who was that son bitch?
Well, we know who it was now, but at the time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that a time?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
That's it.
There you go. You guys did it. You said you were going to be here till about 4, and it's just about 4 for you guys, isn't it?
Damn near.
3:41.
It's kind of early for us. It's usually 5. So we're all right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about hot dogs.
But yeah, I do have to sign off. I'm completely exhausted.
Bless you.
I get
My
it.
kid won't fall asleep. He's killing me.
I'm gonna end the stream.
It's amazing. You've actually managed to come on, man.
Yeah.
What's the topic for next week?
That was a bit of a discussion too.
Is it Monsters or Hellraiser? It's Monsters, isn't it?
Monsters.
Oh, Monsters.
Yeah, but it's still to be decided what books the premise.
Yeah, I think he was. I gotta clarify with Don. I think he was changing it basically because it would be difficult to have a whole episode just on the monsters.
Yeah, I wouldn't have anything to say.
So, yeah. I haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah,
and
never
Yeah.
seen the show in
We haven't got it in
years.
our region at all.
I'm one of the
20
few
years.
people my age who barely watched the show growing up.
Yeah.
So
Like I know what it is. And
Yeah, the old ones are sick.
But all right. Well, nice seeing you guys. I guess I'll just check in with you next week.
Hey man, thanks for stopping by. It's cool seeing you.
Good night.
Peace out.
All right.
Love you.
Guys.
Good night, Adam.
Oh, and Ryan's gone too. All right. Well,
Oh God, it's just us.
now it's us. So I'm going to click end broadcast.